Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It's time for some Europa League action. We've got Barcelona versus Manchester United, a massive game in the Europa League. It doesn't feel like a Europa League tie. I'm used to seeing a team I can't really pronounce play against some European giant or two sort of mid-table Serie A clubs going at it. But here, we have a clash of titans in two of the most successful football sides of all time competing in the Europa League.
It is massive, and it's the round of 32 stage.
Yeah, no, it's not even the 16s or the semis. Or so. You'd expect it a lot further than this. But no, round of 32 stage, United and Barcelona competing for a place in the Europa League.
I mean, yeah, so United, Barcelona getting dropped down from the Champions League. Man United are so bad. They started in the Europa League. They got for their group comfortably, though. And,
well, not comfortably at all. They finished second.
True. I don't know what I'm chatting about. But equally, the fact they finished second means we have got this fantastic game lined up for us tonight. Should be a blockbuster over the two legs. Two very good teams at the moment. Two very informed teams, especially Barcelona, obviously at the top of the Liga. Man United could make a late surge for the Premier League title.
We spoke about this on the show on Wednesday, didn't we? If you watched the podcast yesterday, we spoke about how Manchester United could actually make a charge for the Premier League title if by some miracle United and Arsenal were to drop a few more points, and if United were to remain consistent. But yeah, it seems unlikely. As for Barcelona, it would be surprising if they were to not win the Premier League from this point, win La Liga from this point. It would be very surprising if they won the Premier League. But move nation. But yeah, big game tonight. I think we'll start with the lineup.
Domestic success on the cards for both teams, but they'll both want this European.
Well, yeah, because as much obviously this isn't the Champions League.
It'd be a big trophy. It'd be a big trophy for both teams. It's another European trophy on their record, and
it's a trophy for United. You haven't won one since 2017.
As well, all the troubles with their money troubles and everything they've had over the last few years. To get a trophy in under their belt would be massive.
Yes, as for those lineups then, we are of course at the Nou Camp tonight, and the home side lineup with Andre ter Stegen between the sticks. Flat four of Koundé, Araujo, Alonso at centre half, and captain Alba, not Alaba. Very different team. Midfield three then of De Jong, Kessie, Gavi. Then you've got Rafinha on the right. We think it's going to be Pedri on the left, but we're not too sure on that one. And then Lewandowski leading the line.
Good
strong side, isn't it?
It's a strong side, good going forward, but I think defensively lacking.
See, get caught out there. I disagree here. I think Alonso's perfect because of his height. Now we know Wout Weghorst tends to,
that's a good point.
He tends to be most effective when you can get the ball into the air and he can then knock it onto someone. But if you bring in Alonso, who we know is a very accomplished header and also brilliant from corners, I think he provides both an attacking threat but also good coverage for Wout Weghorst. Not that Weghorst has looked too dangerous since joining Manchester United.
A bit error prone, but they've got to watch that tonight.
Yeah, as for Manchester United, then they line up with David De Gea between the sticks. No real other option there, though he has had a bit of a difficult season. Strong defence, though, of Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Shaw, another left-back playing centre-half, and Tyrell Malacia. Then you've got Fred and Casemiro in the pivot, Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left, captain Bruno Fernandes in that attacking mid-role, and then Weghorst, as we've mentioned, leading the line. Strong lineup.
It is a very strong lineup, especially they've got a lot of absences tonight. Obviously, no Eriksen.
That is the big miss, isn't it, Christian Eriksen?
And Lisandro Martinez, but Luke Shaw's covered left centre half recently. He'll do the same. I think Malacia at left back is also a decent option, so I don't think I'll miss Lisandro too much tonight. Eriksen is a big miss. Fred a chance to step up. Obviously, they're still missing the likes of Martial, Anthony, but again, you'd think Rashford, Bruno, Sancho, and Weghorst have got it covered going forwards.
Yeah, fair enough. We've got a lot of other games going on at the same time. I know Salzburg, Roma, and Ajax versus Union, both in the Europa League. I think there's also some Conference League games. So a lot of European action going on.
Yes.
Not in the Premier tier, though, obviously, that we saw yesterday. But yeah, some big games. I feel like we are watching a quality game of football, but we could also be watching quality game of football if we're watching Union versus Ajax. I think that's going to be a brilliant game.
Even Salzburg-Roma could be a very good tie as well.
It's going to be an interesting battle of experience versus youth.
A lot of really good Conference League ties. Well, we'd also pick the best, but obviously, if this game wasn't on tonight, it obviously would have been better options, but this is probably the best out of them.
Oh, yeah, 100%. XO says, I think Gavi will play left wing. Yeah, Gavi or Pedri could play there. And also Neymar apparently wants a Premier League move.
Who?
his agents have asked the Big Six and Newcastle. I just don't see who takes Neymar on at this point.
I don't think Newcastle take him on.
No?
No. I don't think they want that kind of attitude.
Yeah, they've currently got Anthony Gordon, though, so I think they take any attitude.
True.
I think you overestimate how much of an egotist. I think that's a word, or how egotistical Neymar is. I don't think he's that. Like he seems to be a lot better in recent years. I think after his initial move to PSG, he just decided to stop playing and
Obviously, you're talking about his former side here, Barcelona tonight. Home leg we're at the new camp tonight. Obviously, that probably helps massively. Not well, does it? What would you rather? I mean, I know
you want the away leg in the first leg.
Yeah. So
this does benefit Manchester United, but equally, if Barcelona can get, they can get off to a good start, get a nice win here, then they might not have to worry about the second.
It's probably imperative that Barca get the result tonight. Because if they lose tonight, they've got to go to Old Trafford and get something, which also they can do, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, it's also interesting, obviously, that Barcelona favour Pedri or Gavi out on that left tonight rather than Ansu Fati. Do you think that's a good call? I mean, Fati, I watched a video the other day on his struggles over the last few years. Yeah. And he's obviously all his injuries, and now he's struggled to re-find form since injuries, and actually how he's become a bit of a different player since his physical side of the game isn't exactly there anymore. But
I mean, that does bring me on to my next point, is that if I look at the benches, obviously I talked about the absences for Man United. If when we get to those 60 or 70 minute, Barca have got players to call upon. United a bit depleted today, haven't got quite the same depth and quality of depth that they usually have. So maybe a bit of a weakness there as we get later into the game.
Yeah. Fair calls then. We've got 2 minutes till kick off, so do you want to give me your predictions for today's game? I think
it'll be a very good game. I think it'll be a very close game, but just because of the fact we are in a packed out new camp, we're in Barcelona, it's a very tough place to go. I think the home side will just edge it. I will go 2-1 Barcelona.
Yeah.
I think United will open scoring through Rashford, but then it'll be goals from Lewandowski and Pedri to win the game for Barca.
Fair enough. I don't think either side's going to leave this leg with an advantage. I think it's going to be 1-1. I think we'll see goals from both sides because neither defence looks incredibly strong. I think it's going to be Marcus Rashford. Doesn't seem to be able to stop scoring recently. And I think Robert Lewandowski will score for Barcelona. In terms of which way around that is, I don't know. But it's going to end 1-1. Right. That is my prediction. Obviously, make sure to get your predictions in chat if you haven't already. We saw that XZ went 4-2 Barcelona. Which is quite the bold prediction, that. But fair enough. If anyone else out there is enjoying the show, watch along. Make sure to get involved in chat. Give us your prediction, and talk throughout obviously the first half. Love to see your messages in chat. In terms of the poll, then 7 votes so far. 57% Barcelona, 43% Manchester United. Very close.
That is close, and I think it will be. I think the whole game's will be close. I hope we see a runaway winner here.
I seem to be the only person that thinks it's going to be a draw.
I was going to say. But 2 teams at the very top of their game, not very top of their game, but playing really good football at the moment, should be a good tie. I guess things to note, Gavi's on a yellow card. If he picks a yellow card up tonight, he'll be suspended for the second leg. But apart from that, Barcelona not got any cautions, which is a good thing.
Yeah, if Barcelona are uncomfortable in this game, is it worth Gavi picking up a yellow? Just so, obviously I know he would want to play the second leg, but just to protect him going further in the tournament, or is that a little early?
So would you say they're 2-0, 3-0 up going to the second leg? Yeah, maybe.
Does he just pick up a yellow for time wasting or something like that? He'd be the person you go to, right?
Yeah.
Or do you pick up a yellow in the second leg if you're in a good spot?
Then you get suspended for the first leg.
Yeah, but it depends who they play, doesn't it? They might get a lovely tie, in which case you get that wiped off in the round of 16. Yeah, of course, in which case they're screwed.
But equally, then if you get it in the second leg, then you don't miss the first leg, but then you're back for the second leg.
It's like Real Madrid. I can't remember what year it was. It was under Jose Mourinho. It's brilliant.
Ramos and Xabi Alonso to get themselves sent off.
They both just took ages on these free kicks, so they got themselves booked. So that was their second yellow.
So smart from Mourinho. There's nothing to say you can't do that.
No, that's so smart.
Just really smart. No other manager in the world. That is why he is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, everyone else would just go, all right, fair enough.
No other manager would even think to do that.
And then just leave money at the bit,
Yeah,
I do love that moment. And then they put the kick off there, it's just brilliant. Jose Mourinho is different grade.
Technically, it's still part of football, so,
Sure, whatever that means.
It's in the game.
On to the stream, Precious. Hi guys, how are you doing? Doing all right. It's
yeah.
been a bit decent day, and we've got some brilliant action in the European competitions to watch now. I think this game is going to be a
Keeping
cracker.
tabs on all the games and going around the grounds all over Europe. Should be brilliant.
Yeah, that's right. If you strangle somebody, you're not allowed to play in England, but you are in Europe. Yeah, but that's the same as anything. You can't, like, obviously Casemiro is suspended for the Premier League game, but if you get suspended in one competition, why should you be suspended in all? Like, obviously, when Luis Suarez bit someone, that's a bit further. But Casemiro just putting his hand around someone's neck, I get. If he choked him out and then like stamped on his body, then I'd have been like, fair enough. Let's maybe ban him for life.
As he weren't trying to choke him, he just had his hand on his neck to push him away.
Yeah, it was deserve a red card, but
Oh yeah.
in my opinion, but
Well, there you
hope
go.
this should be a cracker. Spot on there, X said. Hopefully this is a cracker. We're about to get underway here. Obviously Casemiro facing a familiar opponent tonight, and Varane the same. Both obviously used to play in the Liga for Real Madrid. So yeah, interesting storyline there. To be fair, it's not really the same side that they would have faced.
No, very, very different. Barcelona. Still very good though. And
Yeah.
I mean, as it stands, they're on their way to win La Liga, so that's pretty big.
Yeah, of course. Manchester United will get us started here at the Nou Camp for this early Europa League kickoff. Referee's just checking his watch and make sure we're ready to get underway. We are now, and we do get started. Manchester United in white, kicking from right to left. Barcelona going to be under the pressure here from the office. United get the ball forward, cleared away by Marcus Alonso. I'd love that we get to watch Marcus Alonso play another
I miss that
180 minutes of football over the next 2 weeks. Ball forward here, Bruno Fernandes. Quick start for Manchester United. Put in the centre and almost Fred getting on the end of that one. Not the goal scorer I expected to see
he's
then.
the kind of one we've been talking about in Eriksen's absence. He's got to step up tonight.
Name in chat I've not seen in a while. Caden Holloman, welcome to the stream. Long time no see.
been a while,
Indeed it is. Our favourite Watford fan.
To say Watford, they've recovered their season under Bilic.
The only Watford fan we will allow around here. Alright lads, haircuts have changed a lot as I can tell. No, I just haven't cut it in a while. Yeah. Do need a haircut. Anyway, quite the tangent. Barcelona currently with possession. Ronald Araujo. One of the best young centre-backs in the world.
Do you feel like it is kind of going under the radar that Barcelona, as it stands, are on their way to winning the La Liga? Obviously, it's been round.
I think that's only really going under the radar on this show.
Yeah,
and in England,
we haven't talked about Barcelona much.
Yeah, in general, England aren't really asked about other leagues.
Rafinha cuts it. I'll tell you what, if someone's run onto that, that's really good there.
Question: who's a better chance of getting top four? Liverpool, Chelsea? Let the chat decide. Well, it's obviously it's Liverpool, isn't it? Except
it does look like it's going to be Ronald Araujo right back with Koundé at centre half rather than the other way around.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's not the way around I would have had it. But I guess they're trying to. They were trying to deal with the threat of Rashford, but the team is. It's quite an interesting one from Manchester United. I don't really know where everyone's playing.
And it is going to be Gavi on the left, I think. Yeah, it's Gavi on the left.
Is Weghorst playing on the right wing?
What, Bruno through the middle?
No, Rashford through the middle. Look, Sancho on the left.
No, that'd be strange.
That's what I'm currently watching happen. No, I think it might be Weghorst deeper. Look, Bruno on the right.
Why is this is really strange?
Weghorst is in middle of the
unless
field.
they're trying to dodge that whole, going up
Unless
against
that isn't Weghorst, but that definitely is Val Weghorst.
It's like a 4-3-3 with Weghorst in cam.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is.
That is strange.
I guess they're trying to use Rashford over the top on the counter, but
and obviously Weghorst in the middle.
Why would you then play Weghorst?
Yeah.
Surely you just stick another midfielder in there, like. No, I was trying to say McTominay, but maybe I understand why now. Wouldn't you put Anthony on the right?
He's injured.
A Garnacho then, and put Bruno in the middle. I don't know.
It is strange, but
and surely you want Sancho on the right as well.
But look, Fred's more advanced than Weghorst here. No, he's
Koundé goes down. Good, yeah. Smart though from Fred, just getting in those little nippy challenges that annoy people. Yeah, but you're going to frustrate him early into the game. Sure, putting the pressure on, is that Lewandowski? No, it's Gavi. No, it is Lewandowski.
No, it's Gavi.
Gavi's number 9. That doesn't make any sense.
Really weird.
Okay.
No, it's lower.
Yeah, that is lower. I was going to say, he definitely was number 9. It was for Spain that Gavi wore number 9.
Ball flicked on, looking for...
Pedri.
Yeah, as I say, because Gavi's out of it. So
Gavi's like
they
30.
are just the same person. Oh, that's the ball out right on Malacia. That's put Malacia under a lot of pressure. He's headed back to
Shaw,
Shaw.
and he's under
great.
pressure, and he puts
Shaw,
out of play.
Yeah. Again, De Gea though, he's found his man, but it's because of the way distributions put his team under a lot of pressure there.
Rafinha's an interesting one. I've not really heard anything about him.
Hasn't really done much, I don't think.
At Barcelona.
Pedri. I could dispossess.
It's well won back by Casemiro. Now he's going to try and play it forward. Cut out
Alonso.
by Alonso. Nice play from the Spaniard. Here's Ronald Araujo. Rafinha inside to Pedri. Still with Pedri. Back to Araujo.
Not much room for either side.
It's really good from Araujo to get down the line. Has Rafinha as a wide option if he needs him. Gives it to him.
Oh, it's really good from Rafinha.
Vegas just doesn't offer you a lot in the middle. Rafinha runs it off the pitch.
He doesn't look like the same player that we saw tear it up at Leeds.
Yeah, I guess the difference is at Leeds, he was the central figure. Everything went through him. Everything was built around him. It's interesting brilliant. That so often now, when you take your player out of a system where they are the main man, look at Grealish, look at Rafinha, players like that. As soon as you put them in one of these sides where they are just a bit part player, they don't look great.
Yeah.
Because they're not standout
They don't look
stars.
bad. Like Grealish hasn't looked bad, but they haven't looked obviously as good. As
And it takes time.
Oh, big tackle there from
It takes time to adapt from being the centre of everything to getting a couple touches here and there.
Yeah. Luke Shaw, just highlighting the fact he's covering left centre half today. He's done it quite well though so far this season. Lissandro obviously come back from the World Cup after winning it, and then obviously getting injured. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I think they've probably had, obviously with registration, they can only add 3 new players. So
ball played forward, cut up by Koundé. That's good from Fred across to Weghorst. It feels weird seeing him in the midfield still, but here's Wan-Bissaka. Gets it to Weghorst. The touch isn't great, but it's out to Bruno Fernandes.
And he runs away from it like he expects Bruno to get there.
Wan-Bissaka. Varane now. Looks like he want to play that ball forwards. Still going, Rafael Varane.
Still going.
Lovely drive.
Yeah.
In the centre half, gets it to Sancho. He tries to come inside, but it doesn't work out. Pedri loses possession to Varane Vidchange from the Uruguayan defender Araujo. Is that yellow for Araujo already?
I'm surprised he just kicked the ball out.
Yeah, he's kicked the ball away, which would be...
No, you'd be right. But obviously the return of Jadon Sancho took a few months off.
Great to see him back.
For himself.
Brilliant to see him back.
He's already scored. He scored against Leeds.
Yeah.
Brilliant return.
This would be a way to announce his return, though, wouldn't it?
But it's good to see,
against Barcelona. Malacia, Rashford, United coming forwards
here.
Bruno.
Brunassia.
And then there's a chance for Malacia. They both had a shot apparently and won. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm Harry. Come on, Barca. Love to see that green name.
But it shows that sometimes it is good for players to take a break because he's come back and he looks like rejuvenated. He looks like the old Jadon Sancho that we saw at Dortmund. That's good there. That's a good tackle from Rafinha.
That's cut out by Fred.
Fred's just a workhorse. He don't stop running. He's brilliant.
Very energetic.
Yeah. Here's the chance. Rashford taking it down to the byline. Cutting it back. Bruno just had his shot blocked.
Found Bruno in a nice area.
Yeah,
it's blocked accidentally with Albert's his trailing leg.
Shirt's got his hands on his shirt there.
Watford manager Slaven Bilic has been sacked. And club statement is being released at approximately 8 p.m.
Why?
Watford are so mental. Well, aren't they like 10th now? They started doing really well, but now everyone's sat their manager
They look brilliant against
good young
Burnley.
manager.
And also got unlucky that Burnley equalised in the last minute. They're 5th.
Are they 5th?
Yeah. I mean, Kane Holloman, what do you think of this? But that... Sure.
If this was any other club, I'd be going, surely not. But because it's Watford, I'm going, that's definitely true.
I mean, they now go get Jesse Marsh. Ball in from Sandro away towards Weghorst, just headed away.
Bruno.
I should just
tries to control it, can't.
Flag's gone up on...
Watford are 6th.
They're 6th and they're sat the manager.
There must have been a falling out there then. There's nothing on their manager being sacked on the Footmob News.
Yeah, where are you hearing this from? Who?
Probably the Watford insiders. Watford fan,
I was going to say, that is bizarre.
I'm not surprised.
If they get... Who do you think they're going to get, though? Nathan Jones? Oh, no, they can't do that, can they?
No.
They can't do that.
Can't bring in Luton's greatest manager of the last decade.
Gavi lets it run to Lewandowski, takes a touch. He's done
really well. Now a big stop from David De Gea. We've criticised him in recent months for his performances, but that's a crucial save there.
That is one thing I do like on Lewandowski, is that he is now a player that's... Because a lot of people, some people were sceptical that, he scored all those goals in the Bundesliga. How would he do in a better quality league? Well, I know it's not, as the highest quality of football, but it's still a very high quality, and he's proven that he can do it in La Liga. He wasn't just battering.
The Liga, I'd say, is the second highest quality league, so to say it's not the highest quality, it's kind of harsh.
Yeah,
it's not the Premier League, but that doesn't mean it's not the highest quality.
I mean, look at him, that's really good. Get away from Bruno Fernandes there.
We expect to appoint either Jesse Marsh or Ralph Hasenhüttl.
Yeah,
I don't see Marsh taking it.
Sacked from the Premier League.
I think it's more likely to be Hasenhüttl.
Oh, is he brought down there? F says no. But I don't understand that. Let's buy a manager to get us promoted, and then he's not, and then sack him at the end of the season because he's not Premier League quality.
Yeah. Watford is such a bizarre club.
It's like they're sacking Bilic to plan for next season.
Like in theory, a championship club with ties to Udinese in the Serie A, it sounds like they're going to be, quite decent. They're going to be able to harness talent and
Pedri
receive loanees. Raulio smashes that one in the general direction.
Do you know what? I love how bold he is. He's like he's really good play right back.
Yeah, which did to it for a bit, to be fair.
Yeah. He's just ran at that ball and smacked it as hard as he can, hope for the best.
To be fair, some of the best defenders started at right back. Sergio Ramos, Tony Rudiger, maybe Ronald Araujo's following in their footsteps. I think if you told any Barca fan that Araujo's going to follow in the footsteps of Ramos, though, they would kick off. So
you said Tony Rudiger, they'd also kick off.
Yeah, now I forgot he's now.
De Gea goes long to Weghorst. That's why Weghorst's there, because he's just done that.
Bruno, Wan-Bissaka.
Caught out a bit there.
It's not great from Wan-Bissaka, though. Alba won it back and then just really to run towards
his dribble, but wrong way.
Yeah.
Here's Pedri.
Fabrizio Romano sports Watford. Wow. Fair enough. That's my second favourite Watford fan, Fabrizio Romano.
Who's your first?
Ken Holloman.
Alright.
No, Ken Holloman, then Elton John, then...
I only know three Watford. I know 3 Watford fans now.
I think I know one more.
Oh, I know, I do know.
Yeah, not fan of him.
Is this Alba?
Gavi gets the possession. Can he get a shot away? Puts outside the boot pass forwards. Gavi then wins the header. Who's it going to fall to? Rafinha gets it inside. Pedri tries to take it. Lewandowski in it, yeah.
Gavi can't get a shot away. Defender from United, they still can't get the ball away.
Gavi does well. Gavi uses his body well, and Fred's found him.
It's so silly. But yeah. But I mean, United can't clear it. It's such scrappy defending. Barcelona have got them on the ropes early doors. Look, Varane's holding Lewandowski there. And I tell you what, he's very lucky because look at that. He's holding him from getting the ball. Yeah. He's just holding him. And then this one from Fred is just grabbing Gavi's ankles, not going anywhere.
The Pozo family expected to sell 100% of Watford.
Oh, we have got a goal in one of our other games. Shakhtar Donetsk have scored against Rennes.
Wow.
I mean, that would be brilliant just for them
surprise.
to get through. I mean, that would be brilliant, though, for them to get through. It's Europa League. They're in the Europa League, aren't they? Or is it? Yeah, they are in the Europa League.
Lots of clubs selling. I think a lot of owners are realising that English football is currently in its boom period. A lot of people, a lot of eyes on the sport right now. So if you're going to sell at any point... Now is that time to sell, where it's probably interest is probably at its peak. Yeah. Obviously, you imagine the prices will keep going up, but not at the same rate they are currently.
I think it's Lewandowski and Jordi Alba. No, not Jordi Alba. Sorry, who is it? I can't see. It's Lewandowski and Marcus Alonso over the free kick. I mean, he scored some stunning free kicks in his time for Chelsea. He's over this one against Manchester United.
The TV paused for a second there, so did you?
Yeah, as I say.
Free kick.
Alonso and Lewandowski over it. It is Marcus Alonso, but it's well over.
It's not horrific, but not on target anyway.
Never going to trouble to have.
Shakhtar, who needs Mudryk anyway, just throw him away for 100 mil. Yeah, well, Shakhtar have this infinite talent factory, so they'll be fine.
I mean, I don't know who scored, but I'm sure they...
Not on target, but not too far away. Is Nathan Jones the worst ever Premier League manager in recent years? No. Probably not. I hope not. I like Nathan Jones. He's gone a bit mental, though, here at Southampton now.
He's kind of
just keeps
outrageous
saying so much shit. It's funny. 1 win and 7 losses. Well, I think Frank Laporte's 4 losses and a sack could probably be a bit worse.
That was so bizarre.
Yeah, they brought in just this quality coach at Palace, and then it didn't work out, and he was sacked after 4 losses.
Foul there by Fred again.
I don't think he was sacked for performance. I imagine he fell out of the board because, if you're going to bring in Frank Laporte, you're expecting results, but equally you will understand it's going to take a bit of time.
Yeah, you give Madden more than 4 games.
They didn't give what's his name? Parker. Scott Parker at the start of the season. Didn't give him more than 4 games.
Yeah, he was rubbish. Yeah, but also
he kept complaining he didn't get any money.
More than 4 games at the club.
However, I'm hearing Watford are interested in the reappointment of Rob Edwards from Luton Town. If this happens, Nathan Jones will be reappointed as Luton Town manager.
Well, why would Rob Edwards leave?
I don't know.
Rafinha, brilliant
Money.
footwork.
A chance to
Great ball over to Jordi Alba, who
tries to get the ball in, but it's blocked by Wan-Bissaka. Alba.
That probably will happen,
away from
though.
Bruno.
He'll go out to Watford and Nathan Jones will again.
Luton Town are going to have made like £5 million, £6 million just off managers getting poached.
Yeah. But Nathan Jones will somehow, he always does this, finds himself all the way back at Wouldn't he go Stoke?
For a bit, but horrific. He just
back at
started
Luton.
saying shit again.
Well,
I don't know why.
Luton,
He just goes, you know what, I'm brilliant. You should have seen how my Luton side played. Yeah. Luton currently 4th in the Championship.
So why'd you go to Watford?
3 points behind Middlesbrough, I believe, with a game in hand. So.
Well, what down
Quite
there?
a decent situation.
Wan-Bissaka's up in the air, big header from Marcus Alonso.
Gavi gets under his control well.
Possessed.
Alonso now. Under pressure from Marcus Rashford heads it back. Just heads back to keeper. Chelsea fan, welcome back to the stream.
Oh, well, it's
welcome
been
to the stream.
Strong first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So a couple of chances here and there for both sides.
I didn't think that the Barcelona Man United stream would be dominated by the Watford manager.
But I don't mind it. It's
Big
great,
sack,
great to
it's
hear.
quality. Cassie. De Jong.
I mean, also, you do imagine now with Burnley and Sheffield United in those 2 automatic spots.
That's a great knock from Koundé, by the way, but it doesn't find its way to Rafinha. Cut out by Rafael Varane. It's now with Lewandowski, can't get the touch. Good from Varane again.
Oh, not well. Clearance went.
Tries to.
Interception was good. Clearance was terrible.
Tries an outside the boot pass forwards, didn't come off.
So why don't you
Barcelona now coming forwards.
Gatto, yeah,
play.
Pedro smart there. But yeah, Burnley absolutely dominating the league. They look unstoppable.
Yeah, they look brilliant. We watched them a couple of weeks ago, didn't we, against Norwich?
And watching them against
They look
Watford
so
on
good.
TV was they're just brilliant.
They take them till very late to win that one. Frankie de Jong. Rafinha puts the ball in a nice spot, but yeah. So Rob Edwards, Ralph Hasenhüttl, Jesse Marsh, Scott Parker, Gary Neal are all in the running for the Watford head coach job. Oh well, it's not going to be Parker because he's only just gone to Bruges unless he gets sacked, which isn't,
It's not. I doubt we Rob Edwards. My guess would be Hasenhüttl.
Yeah.
Or Tony Pulis.
Or Scott Parker if Club Brugge decide to cut their losses.
Why would I don't understand why they sacked their first manager.
Well, because they were doing terribly in the league. And so as much as getting to the Champions League round 16 is decent, their priority has to be win the league every year.
Yeah, I know. But imagine you got them to the
if not, they won't be in the Champions League next year.
Oh yeah, true.
Based on their current league position.
Scott Parker's not doing great either.
No, there'd be Conference League, I think, which would be shocking for Bruges.
Yeah. But if they won that, though, that'd be big.
I wouldn't know.
Well,
Getting to the Champions League group stage is more than going far in the conference, or else they wouldn't win the conference.
Lewandowski dispossessed Bruno. Well, they might.
Nah, they wouldn't. Not even a hope.
Not under Scott Parker.
No,
Scott Parker don't want a trophy for manager.
As soon as you take one club from every European, from all the top 5 leagues, and put them in the Conference League,
yeah, true.
It could be like one of Chelsea or Liverpool could be playing
at the top
in
of the way, nearly find
Sancho. Could fall to Malacia here. It does fall to Malacia. De Jong manages to stop him having any shot though, so he's just waiting for support. Malacia goes inside. Rashford can't bring it under control. It's messy. It's with Casemiro. Apparently that's a foul.
I don't know.
Bit of a soft one that.
Yeah. Gavi brought down by Malacia apparently. Let's have a look here. Was he?
Yeah. Wow. It's a bit messy. It's a bit messy.
But we've seen a lot of that this game. There's been lots of very scrappy incidents. Like when
that was brilliant by the way from Koundé. What a challenge.
So annoyed Chelsea didn't get him.
Yeah. Exeter says, considering that apparently the City case will take 3 or 4 years to resolve, imagine if Burnley beat City next season. I mean, if City keep playing their current system,
What a ball that is away from
I don't know.
Kunde. What a
There might
touch as
be
well from Jordi Alba.
sensational, or they might be struggling.
Gavi. Back to
Alba.
Alba. That's poor.
Terrible pass, cut intercept by Fred.
But Jordi Alba wins it back. That's brilliant work.
Gavi.
Make the error. Make up for it. Gavi.
Dink ball forwards. Pedri tries to nod it on, then gets a volley away at goal, but it's just over the mark.
Lewandowski asking him, look, mate, why don't you play it to me?
Yeah, exactly in that voice and tone and in English. Yeah.
Alba really did well, win it back. Gavi, what a ball that
Ball
is.
forward. Pedri tried to flick it over to Rafinha.
Lewandowski asked him why he didn't pass it in. That's very difficult for Pedri.
Yeah, he'd have to really be paying attention to everything.
Yeah, I don't mind. Not a bad effort.
Yeah, worth just having a little.
That goes top corner, giving the.
Okay, this is going to put on the verge of getting the sack from Chelsea.
Not a chance.
It's not though. Possible announcement set Friday night. Well, one, Chelsea would not sack a manager on a Friday night. When Chelsea play this weekend on the Saturday, right? Yeah, they're not going to sack someone. You wouldn't sack anyone the day before a game.
Sunday league.
You'd wait until Monday at least.
If you sacked your manager on a Friday, even in any division, you're an idiot.
I don't think many Sunday leagues sack their managers, but they just tell them to stop turning up. Potter.
That's sacking them, isn't it?
Yeah, in which case you would probably do it on a Friday. No, I don't know. Potter's not going this season. If he's going to leave, it's going to be at the end of the year.
I don't think he will.
Because Chelsea want to build something.
Because I think Chelsea will recover to European qualification, and
the only problem is Chelsea fans don't seem to see the vision and just keep getting, losing patience with Potter. It's just like, well, it's going to take time.
It's a question of whether Todd Bowley sees the vision.
I think the problem is you've got a squad that are just so bad. Like the Chelsea squad is so bad. As much as like I get it. On paper you look at it and go, brilliant team. But seemingly every coach has mentioned that the mentality is horrific.
Yeah, but I
also just get rid of the bad eggs.
Look at the Dortmund game. We lost 1-0 last night, but it was away at Dortmund. And to think out of our starting squad, because of the registration rules, we had no Madueke, instead we had Ziyech. We had no Badiashile, we had Koulibaly. We had no... Verhoeven lost his cheek starting in the Champions League. He's still crying.
And that's poor back pass from Barcelona. Stegen can't get there and it's out for a goal kick.
It's a really interesting one, Stegen. I'm not saying that's his fault, but because he used to be like one of the world's best goalkeepers.
Did he?
Or but
I used to think it was. I used to think it was tragic.
But this is what has he been good?
Well, no.
Good from Kessie.
I've always thought actually, since the Barca 8-2 game, I always thought it's just a bit naff. I thought people only rated him because of FIFA, but he's done well this season.
Has he?
I mean, his side at top of the La Liga. It's going to be difficult.
You're top of the Liga. Usually your goalkeeper's played a decent season.
Yeah. Sure now. Lining up to deliver the cross. It's into a good area, but no one makes any connection with it. Fred.
Under pressure from Rafinha.
Almost Van Dijk.
Wins a throw as well. Fred's not happy. You think he's pushed. Xavi and Fred exchanging a few words.
The two greatest central midfielders of the last two generations. Xavi and then Fred. Idols. Having a look at the poll and chat then. 11 votes so far. 64% Barcelona, 27% Manchester United, 9% opting for a draw.
That's done worse because Xavi went to stop the ball for his team and Fred just kicked it into Xavi's leg.
Sure, that's a bit hospital, but Varane deals with it.
De Gea under pressure now with the ball at his feet. It's awesome. Puts Malacia under a bit
Manchester
of pressure.
City interesting.
And then Varane with a poor pass.
This?
Sloppy from United.
Yeah. Caden says Manchester City interested in signing Kalidou Koulibaly and swap deal with Nathan Ake.
Why?
Where are you getting these random information that sound
It's a yellow card
waffle
for somebody.
I swear, if this is the Sun...
Gavi's been booked, by the way.
I want to see a replay
I don't know what he's done. I genuinely... The ref just stopped the... Barca knocking on the back.
I reckon Fred's fooled him with his talent.
So apparently Gavi's done something.
Oh, he just elbowed Bruno.
He lashed out. I mean, that's probably not a yellow card, but he's off the ball and he lashed out, so it probably...
Just a bit immature, that, from the young
bit
midfielder.
Inexperienced. And now he's suspended for next game.
Oh, tactical.
Yeah, maybe. But not in the 23rd minute when he took a sent off.
Yeah.
Because he got a red card, he'd then miss a second leg and the next leg of round of 16 if they're to go through.
Yeah. I think. But, well, isn't only one game suspension there a red card? I'd like 2 yellow, red card.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So it wouldn't really matter either way.
Oh, I mean, Lewandowski's been kicked there by Malacia. Advantage played. But it does mean that Barcelona do lack a striker.
Sprays it out wide. Here is Alba.
Hopefully he's alright, Lewandowski. Why is Alba trying to back it about? Lewandowski's back to his feet, he's holding his hand. Then he just get kicked in the hand. Kessie. Has Front Kessie played much? I don't think he has.
I don't know. I don't watch La Liga. It's the only league I can't watch.
We watched Barcelona recently.
Oh yeah, we've watched some games. Kessie didn't play in that one, I don't think. No, we watched Barcelona at the start of the season. We watched Real, Valencia in the last couple of weeks. But yeah.
Alonso, that's a brilliant ball over top to Jordi Alba, who is going to get there, and he wins a corner. Very smart from the experience.
Well, I think they'll give Potter next season. If he doesn't get top 4, he'll probably get sacked then. Depends, because obviously if this season finishes like 10th or lower, and UCL round of 16 knockout, no cups, maybe you'd turn someone else, but I do think he'll be given next season at the very least.
Yeah, so this season, if we get to the quarters and get, say, Europa League qualification, that's not a bad. It's not.
Let's see if there's anything on Potter.
Ball in.
Anyone I can trust.
And it's punched by De Gea. It's going to fall to Rafinha though. He's going to hit it, and it is smacked clear by Malacia. De Jong plays it to Koundé, who tries to flick it up, but Rafinha is going to beat Malacia. But that's going to run out for a United throw-in. 25 minutes then gone, about halfway through the first 45 minutes. It's been a very competitive game as we expected. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, nothing about actually Potter being sacked, mainly about the people wanting him sacked. That's a brilliant challenge that from Varane. Lewandowski held the ball up. He wanted to get it. He couldn't get it out of his feet, and in the process, it was a massive tackle from Varane. Here, touch from Lewa, big interception from Rafa.
Yeah, sure. That's really good movement from Bruno. Wan-Bissaka back to Bruno. Wan-Bissaka's gone down the line. Bruno's going to use him.
Wan-Bissaka
brilliant burst
goes
of pace.
past one, puts it inside Sancho, and it almost rolls into the bottom corner.
Past the boat. It's going to be a corner, just like deflection, but brilliant from Wan-Bissaka and Bruno on this right hand side, and the turn of pace just to beat the tackle from Gavi. Maybe cuts it back a little. Maybe could have crossed it in towards Weghorst, saying he is about 7 foot, but don't mind that. And yeah, just deflects off.
Yeah. Came off.
De Jong and goes out for a United corner.
Stegen's new haircut does make him look like a Lego man.
Stegen, yeah. I didn't recognise him at first. I was about to say, who's in goal for Barca? But yeah.
Like it's Pena or someone.
Sure. Delivers. That's not bad. Gets header away, but it's going to fall to Sancho at the back post. He can keep us alive for United. They've all got to get back on side.
Varane. Oh, sorry, Casemiro. Varane back inside. It's cleared away by Koundé.
Fred just
Lewa gets it forward.
He's just done that.
Now with Malacia. Malacia cut out by Gavi. And now Barca can hit on the counter. Shaw does really well though. Brilliant challenge to stop Rafinha in his tracks. He's compared to the referee. Fergus in behind. He might not be onside. It doesn't matter anyway. Puts it straight at the German shot stopper.
Yeah, that had to be saved then from ter Stegen.
That's why Weghorst hasn't been playing up front. Because he can't shoot.
It was a bit of a wasteful shot.
Movement was clearly good though if he was onside there.
Yeah.
Fred. Ball robbed from him by Rafinha and then Shaw dinks it into him.
Xavi's not happy
out for a throw.
Having a chat with the full official.
I think it was Rafinha being fouled is what their argument was. Shaw went in.
That's a foul for him.
Fine in my opinion, but Shaw drops it, Malacia will go over and take the throw on the near side. Gets it down the line. Fred shoved over. Fouled over by Kessie, that is. Araujo not happy about it.
That was a bit more than a shoulder barge. That was more of a shoulder fall. Shoulder just put a shoulder in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, just over the top. Unnecessary, really. He's clearly got
That's not a foul.
Clearly has a physical
Advantage.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, brilliant ball through Vegas. He's got to do better there. I mean, he's under pressure. He kind of just falls over.
Yeah.
But this is a good set piece and a chance for Man United.
Just smash it up corner, mate. Not difficult.
Find the first goal of this game. Yeah, come on. That's easy. Just for the top corner.
Will be Bruno or Shaw over this
I
then?
expect to see Shaw.
Yeah, no, Bruno will be walking over. No, Bruno's just stepping up.
Resetting himself. Maybe it'd be Bruno. I think it would be Bruno.
Yeah, well, Shaw looks...
Oh no, Shaw's stepping back now.
It's going to be Bruno putting this in.
Shaw is not getting that big of a run up.
Unless he's going to really spoon this round. Bruno, good
ball.
delivery. Can he get a flick on? It's onto the
Caught.
keeper from Rafael Varane. But, yeah. I'm sorry, from Casemiro. Keep getting those two mixed up for some reason tonight.
Here comes the captain
Gavi,
for Barca though.
bursting forward.
Oh, really wishing Jordi Alba trying to find the legs.
Alba.
No, he just
Sancho gets back. The problem is Barca don't get forward quick enough.
Yeah.
Look at United have already got everyone back. Barca have got barely anyone forward. They just don't break with enough speed.
Couldn't they?
Pedri, Kessie, out wide. Alba brings it under control. Down the line, Gavi. Back to Alba. Stuck in this corner though, Gavi and Alba. Gets it back to Gavi. And
there's a corner, Jordi Alba's giving goal kick.
Yeah.
Oh, did it come off Alba? Oh, and I think someone's going to get booked for protesting.
Alba went and booted the sideboard.
Yeah, I think Jordi Alba's been booked for whatever he's just said to the referee. Stamped his authority down this referee. You know, booked Gavi for a bit of a silly off the ball incident. He's booked Jordi Alba for whatever he said here, and he's
right. It's a right call.
Yeah,
I'd say. I think I do see another replay probably, but yeah. What are your names again? It's Jack and Harry. I'm Jack. He's the other one. Just refer to him, please, as the other one.
Don't do that, please.
De Gea plays it forwards. Vegas can't reach it, but it's to Sancho behind him. Vegas still battling away here. United with possession, and they win it back high up the pitch.
Brutal foul there from De Jong. Is going to be another yellow card.
Vegas was, complaining against the foul before the foul was even given there. I think he's accidentally got that given.
De Jong's going for the ball there, but he has.
I think he's claiming that. Oh yeah, Bruno's injured.
They're all offside. Oh no,
Casemiro was on.
Deep. Good answer.
Couldn't aim it anywhere
Nearly
past.
spilled it back to the Brazilian.
Jack, you're looking a bit tired right now. I probably am a bit. I've done the last 4 days on the trot streaming. But I'm all right.
I mean, Barca players crowding the referee there. I wouldn't do that, saying he's already booked 2 of you for doing that exact same thing.
Yeah.
Very close game, very competitive game. 5 attempts apiece.
Oh, Gavi's just for...
Yeah, and just being an idiot.
Yeah, shoving over Bruno.
Again, another set piece here. Well, they've looked pretty dangerous from dead ball situations.
Smart, Shaw to Rashford. Smart. Gets it inside, but it's cleared away.
Rashford's got to blast that across the box, and someone gets a flick on, rather than try and lift it or whatever he did there. He's just got to fizz it, because either it goes in, like he fizzes it, either goes in or it falls.
Yeah, he just didn't make nice contact with it, really.
He's trying to play it nicely to Varane there, but another corner for the away side. Weghorst up there, Varane up there. Ball in towards Varane, but it's headed over by Casemiro.
The new rule in football, 2 players are allowed to protest a decision. The third player to protest gets booked, as seen enforced over the last Premier League weekend. Yeah, I sort of agree with the ruling, but I find it a bit farcical when someone gets sent off.
But also, it's strange that it's the third player.
Yeah, but I guess 2 is sort of acceptable, because you have the captain, the offendee. Is that right?
Yeah. Or the offended.
Yeah.
So it's that's a slotty pass from Kessie and Sancho.
He did not.
Completely different wavelength to where Fred was.
Didn't foresee Fred just stop running.
I don't think anyone did. Here's Kessie. 13 minutes on the clock. Still no goal here. But it's still been a decent game. Be nice to see a breakthrough there.
Bringing it forwards. Sancho cuts it out, and now Manchester United can break. Sancho Inside, Rashford takes it in a stride.
Good
Could get a shot
run.
away. Oh, it's a massive
Big
save. Strong left hand that of Marc-Andre ter
That's a
Stegen.
really good save.
Yeah, and then Bruno puts that out of play. But Marcus Rashford denied only by a fantastic save by ter Stegen.
Showing once again how
It's so good from Rashford here. He takes it in his stride. It's really a difficult angle. He managed to fire off a good effort.
Because he's put that as far as he can.
Yeah.
You know, that is going inside. That would have nestled in the side net, and that is a big hand from the German.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be German number one day?
Who? Ter Stegen?
Yeah.
No.
Obviously Neuer at the moment.
I feel like probably someone will come along in between now and the end of Neuer. My prediction is Barca 2, Manchester United 4. That's the exact opposite of Exeter's. Yeah, Exeter makes that point there. Yeah. Fair enough, Kader.
Everyone's expecting goals tonight. It's 0-0 at the moment,
I'm
so
sticking with my 1-1.
if you guys are right, we've still got 6 goals to see.
Very good, yeah. If I'm right, we've got 2.
If I'm right, we've got 3. As it stands, we've seen none. And we'll probably see none for the rest of the game.
Alonso. Across to Koundé.
I do think a draw, though, sets up.
Araujo.
Although,
it's a poor touch. It's a Manchester United throw.
I do think a Barca win probably sets us up best.
Kobel or Sommer? Kobel's not German, is he?
Swiss.
Because one is Swiss. I will fact check that.
Oh, no, are you saying Kobel or Sommer? In terms of the Swiss keeper?
Oh. Kobel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sommer is Swiss as well. So Bruno plays it back to Rashford. That's a big
cut up by Araujo. Yeah, I think now it should be Kobel. Especially since Sommer struggled at Bayern. 14 votes in the poll so far. 64% Barcelona, 29% Manchester United, 7% opting for a draw.
Araujo down injured, by the way, after making that interception. Bruno was just close.
Just, I think.
Cuts it back brilliantly to Rashford. A big tackle from Araujo.
Yeah.
Has gone down injured. I wonder if that's just ankle there. I don't know. Oh, he's fine. He's back at a moment. And, I think he was given a free kick. Right, well then, 10 minutes of the half to go then. Do you think we're going to see a goal?
I think we will not.
Alright.
Oh, controversial. No, I think we've seen a lot of games where actually, first leg, no one wants to really go for it. You want to just keep it tight, not allow the other to have the advantage. So I think we will see it 0-0 into the break. Don't think either of them are going to slip up between now and then. Gavi, though, under pressure here from Casemiro. Coming forwards, Barcelona. Araujo, Gavi, Rafinha. Oh, it's a beautiful little ball, but I don't think it's going to amount to anything. Gavi putting pressure on Varane. Poor ball out from Varane, but then Rafinha challenged after full forward intercepted by Casemiro.
He might have to try to take it quick there, but
sure under pressure. Casemiro then lovely weighted pass to Wan-Bissaka, who's been caught out. Alba takes it in stride. Can he get a shot away? It's a huge save from De Gea again, and Wan-Bissaka gets back in as well.
Alba's gone down injured. Rolling
Real Madrid now are eyeing a move for Manchester United right back Diego Dallo. Could see it.
Yeah.
Especially Wan-Bissaka keeps performing well.
That
was horrific. Absolutely horrific. But yeah, Alba. Big. I think the huge tackle here from Wan-Bissaka just sort of put him off a bit. Yeah, there's even a touch to soften the effort of Jordi Alba. The fact that we're willing to pay £8 million to sack Nathan Jones shows how bad a manager he's been. Yeah, but it also sort of shows how reckless, Southampton are with finance.
I think they were just checking that far quickly, just to make sure the tackle from
$8 million.
Wan-Bissaka. Who?
Nathan Jones.
$8 million. That's a lot of money. I think Al wanted a penalty there.
I imagine it's the total sum of his wages for whatever his contract length was.
$8 million.
When headed away by Rashford.
He's going to go for
Rafinha.
Oh dear. But it's still alive.
Rafinha gets it away from Wan-Bissaka. Still Rafinha.
It's a corner.
Good from Malacia.
And Barcelona keeping the pressure on Man United here.
Yeah. 7 minutes to play then. Corner for Barcelona. What was the stream? Branko Tvilovic. I hope I pronounced Tvilovic. I think that's pronounced correctly. Welcome to the stream. Worse than Mourinho. A question about Nathan Jones. Obviously. If you disrespect Jose Mourinho on this stream, this is gonna be horrific. One of the greatest football managers of all time. Harry was correct about Nathan Jones. What did Harry say?
He's probably going to come out to management. He's just going to run off with the money. Take the money, go buy himself a holiday home somewhere and just stay out there with his wife. If he's got a wife.
I could see him, because he still enjoys football management, clearly. And he is obviously a European quality manager, so surely someone like Barcelona is going to be picking
Europe, nah, get out.
No, that's what he said. It was a joke
yeah.
about what he said. I wasn't saying he's European.
To say, that man has talked so much. I've just forgotten what he said.
Sure, but has Nathan Jones ever won the UCL or Premier League? Probably. But he's probably played a bit of FM, won it on there. To stake him.
That'll be his next press conference.
Stake ball forward.
I managed Southampton on FM and I managed to take him to the Champions League. So clearly it's just, real life players.
Ball inside, Kessie. Goes out wide, Araujo now. Down the line, here's Rafinha. Takes it in his stride nicely, Rafinha. Malacia, puts in the challenge. Apparently that's a foul.
He gave that late.
It's a bit soft, but Messi might go this summer. I think Messi will go this summer. I think he'll probably be in the MLS.
Pedri down injured the way for Barca. That'll be a big blow.
That would be.
Looks like it's his thigh, hamstring area. Is this a foul?
He gets caught, I think, maybe by Jadon Sancho. Oh no,
does it?
Feel it go.
Looks over to the bench as well. I think Pedri might come off here.
And this will be a big blow for Barcelona. What coming on is going to be Sergi Roberto. Good player, Sergi Roberto.
Yeah, he was
apparently close to signing a contract extension.
His main part in Europe was obviously when he played a big part in the Barca's comeback against PSG.
Yeah.
In the Champions League, one of the best comebacks to this day. But obviously, it's the Europa League, and he's going to come on to.
I'm confused as to why BT Sports promotion of Aston Villa Arsenal was in this Europa League thing. I guess that everything's just in Europa League mode, but surely it's just a thing we're in Prem. But sure. Looked like Arsenal Aston Villa.
Fury is also on a European night.
That's what I thought Aston Villa Arsenal was now a Europa League game on
one day.
Yeah, to streams this weekend. We are back on Saturday, Newcastle versus Liverpool. Please do join us then, should be a good game. But yeah, still a long time to go in this one, 50 more minutes to play. 5 until the half now. Pedri is subbed off after just 40 minutes. That is going to be a blow for Barcelona, but Sergio Roberto onto the pitch now.
Yeah.
De Gea. Here is Luke Shaw to take the set piece. Oh no, he's going to leave it for De Gea.
Let's go 10 and get a move on. 4 minutes to go to the half.
Smart wasting of time from the two of
them.
them.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, De Gea goes long. Who's he going to find with the searching ball forwards?
Vegos.
That's flicked on by Vegos to no one. Alba cut out by Fernandes. Casemiro. Who's time for Chelsea out of these two sides? You can only find one player.
That's a tough question,
My head says Pedri, I think. My heart says Sancho. But that doesn't seem to make any sense. Pedri or Casemiro or Rashford. There's a lot of different options, aren't there? But those are probably your best ones.
Yeah, Marcus Alonso.
Good day.
Back.
Goes forward.
Gavi,
lovely turn.
Be,
draws the foul, and that is going to be a card for Rafael Varane.
Varane not very happy. Third yellow card of the game. Yeah, tactical foul from Varane. Just to stop Gavi progressing.
Yeah.
We see what Sergio Roberto can
Just Koundé. Araujo plays it forward, and here's Sergio Roberto, a chance for his first impact on this match. Plays it back. Gavi can't quite get to it, yeah. And now United could break. Casemiro smashes it forwards. Rashford.
Brilliant ball.
Gets to it.
Wider than you'd want to be.
Cutting inside. Here is Fred. Casemiro. Fred. Malacia makes the overlap. Fred doesn't need it though. Goes inside to Casemiro. Wan-Bissaka. Tries to go to Sancho. But it's cut out by Alba. Back with Wan-Bissaka. Tries to play to Sancho. Sancho was not aware that that ball was going to come to him though at all. Kessie falls over but manages to make the clearance. Big challenge from Casemiro, but it's come off. Rashford. Weghorst. I think that's the first time I've said his name in the last 20 minutes. Yeah. Bruno. Casemiro into a good area, but Araujo clears. And now Barca look like they could spring on the counter. Gavi tries to get the other side.
Veranda's really got to deal with that.
Lewandowski got away, not Gavi, I think.
No, it was Gavi. Got through. That's a poor distribution again.
Here is Gavi.
Barcelona trying to increase the pressure on United as we head towards half time.
Ball inside, headed away by Weghorst. De Jong. Araujo. Plays a 1-2 with Sergio Roberto. Took me a moment to work out who that was. Forgot, obviously, Sergio Roberto, come on. Alonso. Alba. Would look like he was going to play that in first time, but it's back now with Marcus Alonso. Kessie. Alonso. And now Alba could cross. Does cross. Lewandowski takes the touch.
You know what?
But that touch.
Sure, great position.
Off yet.
Just to put Lauer off.
There's enough pressure on him that Lauer was forced to try and take a touch away from Shaw. And yeah, that results in the ball running off the pitch. Yeah.
Right, how many minutes of added time? I don't expect too many added minutes. How many stoppages in this first half? Maybe 1 or 2. We have got... Oh, we don't know.
Wan-Bissaka plays it forward, but that's just going to go...
2 minutes.
Running back, and now Koundé is on the ball. Now he's going to take his sweet time about this. Koundé, no need to rush. And here is Marcus Alonso inside to Kessie. Under a bit of pressure, Kessie. Knocks it out wide. Gavi. Coming inside. De Jong. Plays it out wide again. Here is Araujo. Has an option further forward. Doesn't use it. Turns back on himself. Then goes back round again to go to Rafinha. Rafinha tries to go up the line, but it's out of play. Araujo. Down the line. Gavi receives it. Can't be offside from the throw. Araujo now. Looked like he wants to cross. Outside the boot pass. I thought it was going to be
Why does he keep going
Lewandowski.
for outside the boot passes?
Don't know, but they're fun. I'm not complaining.
That's
a foul on Rashford.
If Kessie again, there's a goal somewhere, and it is a goal for Shakhtar again. 2-0 Shakhtar.
Very interesting tie that. Fun fact, Liverpool did not sign Fernandes. They weren't going to pay 6 mil for him. Is that Bruno or Enzo?
I guess Enzo.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a throwback with Bruno Fernandes.
Or Jedson.
Sure, Edmilson.
Who?
Edmilson Fernandes.
Oh, who's that?
Footballer.
Right.
I'm not just ranting now.
Who's he play for? Alright.
I can't remember now, but he used to play for like Frankfurt and Benfica.
I think I remember Huesca goalkeeper, but it ends in a Z, so does it count?
Yeah. Enzo does.
Oh yeah, Fernandes.
Malacia plays it forward. You've got Alvaro Fernandes, the bench keeper at Brentford. You've got Mario Fernandes, the right wing back, who's both Brazilian, but is Brazilian.
Half time, by the way.
But has Russian citizenship because he's played for Moscow for so long. That's the end of the first half. We end on Fernandes's. Good first half action. I feel like United have put up a good fight so far. It's been quite a combative contest thus far. Neither side wants to give up anything early on, but neither side really able to dominate or create anything all that big so far. 6 million would probably be worth it, but then they would not have the money required for Bellingham, so that's why. Yeah, but I don't think Liverpool can get Bellingham anyway. And Chelsea have now apparently entered that race. I mean Enzo, yeah, fair enough, okay. Not any of the other ends, Fernandes that we mentioned. Could have been any of them, especially Mario Fernandes. £60 million.
Jedson, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, that was a bit of a strange half. There's a bit of action. Not that exciting, but we saw a few chances to offer either side. Obviously, Rashford probably the biggest, very good save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen to deny him. a few set pieces for United go close, or at least trouble Barcelona. From Barcelona's point of view, they had a few good efforts. Pedri put one over the bar, and then he came off injured. Again, set piece threat has been decently strong. There's just been a few scrappy moments where like one team can't clear the ball and the other team just keep putting it back in the area, or in the middle of the park, people just kicking each other. Yeah, it's just been a very scrappy game.
Yeah, a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
And it is going to take a moment of quality just to get a goal for either side in this game.
Yeah. The point getting Bellingham because Chelsea went at the race. What do you mean by that? Well, when Chelsea set their sights on someone, they get their man.
Because Chelsea will pay whatever it takes.
They'll convince Bellingham through some sort of bullshit, probably. Because I don't know what logic you use at the moment.
Just give them no money.
But to be fair, there's only a couple of points at the moment between Chelsea and Liverpool. Could easily change by the end of the season. So
yeah, true.
Yeah. Honestly, I've heard Bellingham rejects Chelsea. See, I've never heard that. So until each joins a different club, I'm still going to believe there's a chance.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that first half, then standout players so far. I think Gavi's really, really good. He's got the ball a lot. He's been driving that ball forwards. Really useful for Barcelona to have a player like that who can just keep driving the attack forwards. Look quite decent on the counter. I feel like, he's been very effective so far. I think Pedri was good before Pedri had to come off.
Yeah.
I think that's a big miss because I think they'll miss Pedri's work ethic.
Do you know
and
what?
Obviously technical ability as well.
My standout player of the half is probably Ronald Araujo so far. He's looked really good down this right-hand side, going forward and defensively. Had made some big tackles.
He's been involved a lot. He's getting stuck in. But then, equally, Fred's been involved so much today.
Yeah.
Like a surprisingly large amount.
Yes, the majority of it has been just fouling people, but he's still been involved.
It's Fred. That's a good day for Fred.
Yeah,
he's only fouled a couple of people. No, I think Fred's looked really good. I think Weghorst has been a bit pointless. I think that would possibly, if you're going to make a change, if Barcelona can make a change, Barcelona definitely won't because they've already been forced into a substitution this game. But yeah, I don't see them making a change. But I think United could bring off without Weghorst. In terms of options from the bench, then you could look at maybe Garnacho. That's about it. There's no one here.
Yeah.
Garnacho, Alanga, Mino, Iqbal, Pellistri. They're the attackers. That is the issue. There's a bit of a weak bench. Yeah, Casemiro.
Yeah.
I think Casemiro's looked really good. He's been involved frequently with the play. And as you say, Araujo also been absolutely stunning. But thinking ahead to the second half, then who do you think? If you had to pick a team that you think played better in the first half, and then obviously the same for who you think will go on to play better?
I think first half United just looked a little bit more dangerous, but I think that'll be a common theme throughout this game. But I think if you ask me, there's one team that is going to find the breakthrough. I think it is going to be Barcelona. I just think...
both teams have had chances. Obviously, Marcus Rashford denied by a strong left hand of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. You've got...
De Gea made a big save at the end of the half for Alba.
Of course. So there's definitely been chances on both sides. If Pedri's flick had landed at Rafinha rather than at the chest of Luke Shaw, then maybe we'd be talking about this game in a different light, in the light that Barcelona 1-0 up. But it's just, for both sides, the goals haven't really clicked yet, but the overall play, the general play has been quite good. So... I don't think we're too far away from seeing a second half goal.
Hopefully not. If it is 0-0 though, I guess it will set up a good second leg next week.
Oh yeah, of course. When we will be covering that at Old Trafford next Thursday.
Cracker.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Potential of extra time penalties as we get into these latter stages of the Champions League isn't always a great thing.
Yeah. So I've just been put off massively by the advert. There's a dead lizard on my screen, but. Yeah, I think it's showing you can answer messages useful in case you think your lizard's died and then it's undied. Brilliant. Anyway, in chat, X is just highlighting who he thinks Bellingham will join. I think we have the same discussion on every single stream. So I'll just leave that for now. There's the poll. 14 votes, 64% Barcelona, 29% Manchester United and 7% opting for a draw.
Alright, I'm going to put you on the spot here. If you have to call it now, who's winning the Europa League?
Oh, that's an interesting question. FC Nantes. No, I'd probably say Arsenal.
Yeah.
I feel like despite the fact they've got the Premier League to fight for, I still think they'll be strongest in the Europa League. There's no reason they can't compete on both fronts.
Yeah.
The only thing I could see happening is Arsenal fall away if they decide to rest more in the Europa League to focus on the league. But I don't know. I feel like the league is still very much in the balance. But it's going to go one of two ways, the league. Arsenal are either going to win it a bit more of a canter than they currently are, in which case they'll have the margin, they can afford to rest in the league and then bring up a good side to the Europa League, or they will drop too many points in the league and then be out of the title race and instead go for Europa League glory. So I think we could be in for Arsenal winning the Europa League.
Okay.
Manchester United obviously could claim it. I feel like they're also up there. The winner of this game will be right up there. So other options, who have you got from Italy? I don't think Juve will beat Nantes.
No.
Later tonight, that's going to be an interesting game, but I don't think Juventus will. I don't really know after that, so yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be one of these two teams or Arsenal. I can't see anyone else winning it. But I didn't think that Frankfurt Rangers would have been the final last year, so...
So when we're watching Nantes versus
Shakhtar Donetsk,
Salzburg and Roma again, take another European final. You know what? I wouldn't write off Roma just because of Jose Mourinho. I feel like he can make the difference.
They win the Conference League, they win the Europa League.
Whether they go on to the
Champions League next season.
Just
That'll be the most Jose Mourinho thing ever.
No, the most Jose Mourinho thing ever would be to then, in the Champions League, get knocked out of the groups and go back into the Europa League and win it.
Yeah, true. But it's been an exciting half. It should around what the scores and doors around everywhere else. I think they're quite similar. To be honest,
yeah.
They're mostly
I'll have a quick look.
Nils, but so not many goals in the Europa League at the moment. A bit dry, but
yeah. Well, 2-0 for Shakhtar Donetsk, thanks to goals from Kriskiev and Bondarenko. I think I'm saying their names right. Bit disappointing that from Rennes. Ajax Union, one of the other most interesting games of the evening, is also 0-0. And Salzburg Roma 0-0 also.
How interesting. What are the conference?
In terms of later, we've got Leverkusen Monaco, Juventus versus Nantes, Sevilla PSV Eindhoven, and Sporting versus Midtjylland. Interesting games. Those are the Conference League. Then we're seeing one goal. Bodo Glimt versus Lech Poznan is 0-0. Karabag 0, Ghent 0, Trabzonspor 0, Basel 0, and then Braga 0, Fiorentina 1.
Wow, it's Scorsina goal. So out of 8 games across 2 European competitions, we've seen 3 goals.
Riveting.
Wow.
Really is riveting.
This is just brilliant. Hopefully, these second halves get a lot more interesting. Especially in the terms
it does set up interesting sort of... If every game is 0-0, it's going to just create loads of one-legged ties.
Yeah.
As in next week is going to mean a lot more. But yeah, honestly, we don't have your away goals now, so there is an increased chance of seeing penalties in the quarterfinal.
I'd rather that.
Penalties after the second legs.
I'd rather be decided on pop luck with penalties rather.
Really?
But yeah.
What, so we see more upsets? But you see less justice.
No, you don't.
You definitely do.
Sorry,
if you decided everything on the lottery, you can see less justice.
But if you won...
No.
No.
So people just that deserve to be there don't get there because of pot luck.
If you lose 4-0 at home, but win 3-1 away, you get done because you can see 4 at home.
Yeah.
I prefer penalties. Like, more football, it's more exciting. That's why.
No, I don't. I don't mind away goals not being a thing. I'm not like, oh god, this is horrific. It's going to really ruin the experience of football now. But like, I do think maybe the change is good, but I'm not personally that bothered. I don't want to see games settled on penalties.
But it's fun.
I'd rather it be like extra time or something.
Well, it does go extra time.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be settled extra time or normal time than it be settled on penalties, is what I'm saying. Anyway, Firmino is wanted by Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. One of the best players that could be available this summer on a free.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Would you take him at Villa?
No.
Why not?
I just don't rate him. I'll be honest.
Harsh.
I don't think Unai Emery would want
He's
him.
alright this season, just been
I
injured.
don't think he fits in Unai Emery's system.
He would cook in the Serie A because the Serie A is
Slow.
much slower paced.
So boring.
And he'd be the youngest player there.
That's the most, it's very strange that the slowest league, league out of top 5 leagues, is probably the most exciting football.
Yeah, because you've got there's a weird mixture of these quite decent talents, but overall really random players. Like Lautaro is inconsistent but very exciting, but a good finisher, but also a horrific finisher.
Yeah.
It's all these weird players, and then you've got ex-Premier League players who are never stunning but are all right. It's just a really weird mix, and then obviously some good talented young players, but yeah, it's just really, really strange concoction of all of that, and this does make the Serie A quite interesting. Yeah, for me, it was actually Liverpool's top scorer in the Premier League. Exactly. That's the effect of Darwin Núñez playing up front.
But yeah, Liverpool have really struggled this season. A lot of teams have struggled this season.
Yeah.
Up and down, but 2 teams that haven't struggled are Barcelona and Man United.
Well, they've had struggles.
But they've recovered.
Especially, they literally lost the two games to Brighton and Brentford.
It's been a very long time since Barcelona won the Liga, I believe. Last 4 or 5 years. It's been Real Madrid dominance. Same in the Champions League, really. So hopefully we'll see different winners in both of them. Obviously Liverpool Real next week. That's massive for Liverpool, massive for Real.
Interesting question. When do you think we'll see the next debut winner of the Champions League? It's the next new winner. Obviously, if the type of teams that could win it, Manchester City,
that's
Arsenal.
The thing. You think, debut winner, but if City could win it, it doesn't feel like a debut winner. A debut winner would feel like.
No, it definitely does to me. Well, I shot one, but to be fair, you might an underdog winner wouldn't be a debut winner, like Ajax or Inter or Porto or Benfica wouldn't be debut winners.
Last year's would have been Villarreal.
Yeah,
they were so close to knocking out Liverpool as well, but I still don't think they'd have stopped Real Madrid. So
probably not.
Yeah, who's left in it now that could win it would be a shock. Who hasn't won it before?
What? Who's left in it now? Bruges, City, Leipzig.
So City and Leipzig.
Napoli must have won one under when Maradona was playing, right?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
I think back though, I don't remember.
I thought they did. Because a bit of Italian dominance.
Maybe this season Napoli. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think they.
That could be it,
Chelsea struggled this season. Well, just in general, okay. I don't think any non-City fan would not mind. I don't think any non-City fan would not mind City winning the UCL, to be honest.
What?
Your use of a double negative has completely thrown me there, X said.
So any non-City fan wouldn't mind if City won? Yeah, they would. I'd hate it if City won.
No, he said, I don't think any non-City fan would not mind.
So you don't think that any non-City man wouldn't mind?
Yeah. It's phrased really weirdly.
So you think that non-City fans would mind?
It's completely thrown me.
Well, they would mind. They definitely would. If City win the Champions League, I'm furious. Because the one thing that Chelsea will always have over City is that we've won 2 and they've won none. So no matter how good they are still rubbish. And that man's in the Valentine's Day spirit.
The guy holding up a heart with,
presumably his girlfriend.
Might be his
Mum.
secretary. That's definitely not his mum.
Could be his mum.
If not, she gave birth at 5. They would literally look the same age.
Oh, you never know. The team's come out for the second half though, and we're here to talk about football.
Well, you never know. Oh yeah, I definitely reckon that bloke was born at 5 when the man was 5. Yeah.
It might have been like 11.
Yes, Harry. Non-City fans would mind. Yeah. But why did you phrase it like I don't think non-City fans
would not mind.
I don't not think that non-City fans would not mind. Yeah. Anyway, Barcelona set to get us started for this second half. Hopefully the second half's a lot more exciting. Hopefully we'll see loads of people get involved in chat. Make sure to leave your thoughts. And yeah, keep the chat flow flowing. Obviously, XZ, we can see a lot of messages, so make sure if there are other people watching, please do get involved. But yeah, Barcelona get a start for the second half now. Just moving it around the back, hoping to build up some sort of attack here and hopefully find a goal that could decide this first leg. To Stegen. Koundé. Jules Koundé, happy to bring this out of the defence. Araujo. Looks down the line, finds Rafinha. Araujo, it's cut out by Shaw though. And cleared away. Fred. Chests it back. Roberto, Rafinha. Here is Araujo, back to Rafinha. Nice play this from Barca. Moving it well. Ball in. Lewandowski challenges in the air, but Varane gets there first. And that's a foul.
It's a foul against Lewandowski because Wan-Bissaka's lost his shoe.
Separate issue. Wan-Bissaka just took it off.
Nothing to do with the foul. It just fell off. No, does he just kick him? Yeah, he just takes his shoe off there as he lands on him. Definite foul. Xavi's not happy, but it definitely was a foul.
He wasn't going to be, was he? Don't be sat there just smiling or applauding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, De Gea. Varane goes to Wan-Bissaka. Under pressure, Wan-Bissaka and he's been caught out. Alba plays it inside, Gavi. And now it's with Kessie. Nice bit of play that from Kessie. Lovely 1-2 between Barcelona. Araujo gets the ball entered for Shorter, clears it away. Falls to Rafinha. It's a good effort. I thought that was going to dip in for a moment. There.
That was very close.
Yeah, I thought it was going to nestle into the inside.
Absolutely. What
it
an
just
effort
falls
that is.
back to Rafinha.
Bang.
He just takes
On
it
the
top and
turn.
it almost...
That was a bullet.
Almost swerves into the back of the net.
Speed, that's
on the turn, on the volley, almost in the back of the net.
That goal of the tournament already.
But I start the second half well. Exactly, XZ, yeah. Spot on, mate.
Yeah.
Barca playing some nice stuff. United struggling to
come out the blocks fast in this road to Budapest.
Yeah. All roads lead to Budapest or home in this Europa League knockout stage. Kessie. Lower. Barca need a goal while the momentum is in their favour.
Yeah. Oh, poor pass.
Almost, says Branca. Yeah, almost a goal for Barcelona.
Oh, that wasn't great tackle from Araujo. Advantage played.
Sancho.
Probably get booked when they put it back.
But now United are coming forwards and we could see momentum swing.
Wan-Bissaka on the charge.
Goes out wide. Bruno could cross. Goes back to Wan-Bissaka. Ball needs to go central. Does go central. Vegos misses it. Araujo leaves it. Sancho puts it wide though. And that's two big missed chances now for both sides in the opening moments of this second half.
I think the rest could go back and put ball.
And how much will those misses be rude if this game is to be a 0-0?
No, you treat me. Now that I yellow card, I do not know.
I probably forgot.
Got away with that one there. Just taking under a lot of pressure from Rashford and
lovely
calmly just
hoofed ball, just lifts it forward to Alba.
De Gea puts it out of play.
Alba.
How old is Jordi Alba now?
Under attack from from Bruno Rashford.
Brilliant drive.
Bruno Fernandes.
What a ball that is as well.
Rafinha. Space to drive into, but it's not great from Rafinha.
Second half strongly.
Yeah.
Wins the corner.
But again, he's just like, it's all right, but no end product there. A poor decision making, and then Wan-Bissaka it's across the box. He's got to make more contact with that Valverde, and then Sancho just gets it sort of caught in his feet, and the effort isn't good. Stefan Vejkovic just won Liverpool's Player of the Month. Who else was it going to be? Wout Face.
Yeah.
It's like he could save Liverpool 60 million. Yeah, but this could turn out like every other teenager you try and give loads of minutes to and be, really struggling in about 2 years' time. And he's headed home! Marcus Alonso from the corner! It's only took 4 minutes to break the deadlock in this second half. Barcelona were applying the pressure. They got a corner. It's a lovely ball weighted to the back post where Marcus Alonso heads home. Scenes of jubilation for Barcelona. Big goal in this Europa League tie. And Manchester United, they were trying to change the momentum in their direction. They couldn't. Caught on the break, went out for a corner. Barcelona have their goal through everyone's favourite ex-Chelsea player, Marcus Alonso. Gotta love that man. Great goal from him. Unsurprised to see him in amongst the goals.
Very fast start. to this second half. Big chances at either end, but Marcus Alonso.
And it's so good. He heads it down to the
Brilliant
ground. De Gea can't do anything. He swings a hand at it, but unmarked at the back post is criminal. Oh, it's Fred as well. I'm surprised there.
Barcelona have their breakthrough, and that is the first goal across these two legs.
Tavilic is celebrating in chat. Fair enough.
Big header from Marcus Alonso.
And now the 62% that voted for Barcelona in the poll in chat look like they're going to be right.
Now, Man United need to find a response.
Yeah, and they definitely can't afford to concede a second. If not, this time might be over before they even get to go to Old Trafford.
This has started very fast, so it's been very, very quick. Both sides coming out of the blocks in the second half. Marcus Alonso. Oh, I love that man.
And Bissaka.
Brilliant header.
Which is it back from Bruno, now goes to Varane. United will be looking just to slow this down. Calm the game down and, try and change the momentum. Bruno.
They respond immediately. That would be brilliant for United.
Yeah. The ball to Malacia is horrific. And now he's under pressure from Rafinha. Fred. Back to Malacia. Shaw. Down the line. Here is Sancho. Really doesn't like using Malacia on the overlap, I've noticed so far, Jadon Sancho. Casemiro. Shaw.
Trying to work away around this. But
has a shot, but it's well over, and that's a tame effort from the former Madrid DM.
If you're going to have a go from range, you've got to keep it down. But yeah, Marcus Alonso. Just confirming there that he
one
did
goal in
score
one
the
match.
goal.
He'd never played before.
Brilliant header.
To be fair, it might be his first year opening match for Barca. I don't know what team they lined up with in the... it will be, won't it?
Yeah.
Obviously. Stupid there.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred, waited fast forwards. Rashford, the touch is great. Can he get it across? Oh, it's in the back of the net. Marcus Rashford, from the tightest of angles, squeezes it past to Stegen at the near post. And now it's Barcelona 1, United 1. And all it took was a moment of brilliance from Marcus Rashford. And the tie is back level now. Huge goal from Marcus Rashford. It's Barcelona 1, Manchester United 1. And we're back level. We're all square again. Good finish from Rashford, that.
I mean, what a response from United.
Yeah.
I mean, what a start to this second half.
I thought Rashford was done there.
You have to question the defending. You have to question the goalkeeping. How does
that creep in at the near post? Yeah.
How do you allow that to happen? Oh, is he off? No, it's not gone to him.
No, it's Fred. And then he is onside. Onside there.
How does he get this?
Angle is absurd.
Stegen, you've got to ask questions. Alonso.
Yeah.
I mean, he slides across you, fair Alonso. He covers the angle as much as he can. To Stegen, any goal kicker being beaten your near post like that.
That gives me the Reece vibes.
Really disappointing.
If it's offside, well, I think you're going to be disappointed, Branca, but at least as neutrals here, it creates a very interesting game from our perspective. And at least, I guess, you can look at the positives and see that Barcelona have already scored, so at least they're not behind now.
Yeah. 8 minutes into the second half, 2 goals. What a start.
Araujo. Kunde. Back to Stegen.
At this rate, might see the 4-2s that you guys were talking about in chat.
Oh, well, yeah. Juventus non-lineups confirmed.
I'm saying, yeah. Talks to the 8 o'clock now, going to start coming round.
Yeah. Yeah, they will start to.
Good turn from Lewa. But
Ball
one from Varane.
By Varane. Here's
Sancho.
Rashford. He almost gets another one.
From Sergio Roberto, that was.
And United starting to turn on the style, and Rashford's starting to get a few opportunities.
Alba gone direct to Lewandowski.
Falls to Rafinha. Could get another shot away. The Brazilian does get a shot away.
That's a good catch.
It's going to cannon into the top corner, but what a stop.
And he's that as well. Yeah, really good.
Look at a bit of pace and power behind it. And
Lewandowski down on his back.
Lewandowski's now down holding his back. Quite, yeah.
Yeah, fountain back there from Malacia.
It's the elbow potentially of
it's almost yesterday when Carl Walker landed on his back. Yeah, Rafinha as well.
Falls to Rafinha. Cutsing on
that
left.
Really
I thought it was close to the corner, to be fair, but still a fantastic save from David De Gea.
Yeah. Now United come forward again. Now they're looking for a
to Wan-Bissaka.
A goal.
Can cross. Going to the byline. Ball in. Rashford can't meet it. Falls to Sancho. Trying to get a shot away, but it's blocked. And now to Stegen. Can comfortably claim that. And now he's going to release on the counter-attack. This game is end-to-end stuff. Both sides pushing for a goal and seemingly neglecting defensive duties. Lewandowski. That's out wide. Alva.
Bruno does
Ambitious ball forward is cut out by the Portuguese attack midfielder.
But yeah, I mean, wow, I wasn't expecting this. So, and now both teams, it's just one, it's end to end now. One team tries to find another goal, another team tries to find another goal.
Yeah.
It is all it's gone mental.
Roberto. That's good from Sergio Roberto. I think it was Alva that actually fouled him there. Or he might have fallen over the ball trying to give it to Alba. That's a foul from Fred. And is he going into the book? I don't think he is.
Bit of a nudge there, I guess he was somewhere.
We're seeing a replay of that Rafinha that was denied by a brilliant save from David De Gea.
What was that? He just stands with his hands on his head.
Do you think David De Gea will beat United next season?
I don't know. It depends on what they think.
And do you think that if he is, he'll be starting?
Again, it turns what they think of Dean Henderson.
I think Henderson's leaving, but
That's
so if they buy a goalkeeper, really, I think.
Be interesting to see. I guess he's got half a season to prove himself.
They want to pick up someone like Mainan, really.
Yeah.
Mainan, such a good goalkeeper.
It'll be having to have Deja's back up, because Mainan's quite injury prone.
Well, yeah, so in this season, you do not want to end up with Tatarusanu as your goalkeeper.
Rafinha delivers. Hickey header clicks, no one's running.
Tried to float it to the back post, but it doesn't meet the head of anyone.
The first goal came through a dead ball situation.
That's a corner, isn't
You
it?
could try it, yeah.
Same side.
Barcelona in the same area.
Yeah. Do it all over again.
There he is, cameras pan to him. Him, Koundé, all line up near to the box. Arabio's in there somewhere. Lewandowski as well. Barcelona, a good try.
Trying the ball. Barca.
Nope,
Play it short this time. Rafinha will try an in-swinger. It hasn't come off.
Why on earth do you play it short and then put it along the ground when you've got the mass, the height that they possess?
Alba thinks it back in there, and Casemiro very intelligently just allows it to drop behind him and out for a goal kick.
Why on earth Barcelona?
Very intelligent there from Casemiro. Shows his awareness of the game. And it was his ball forward to Fred. Fred slots through Rashford.
That is a man in form.
Finishes it brilliantly.
Finish. That angle's mental. Just really well.
Yep. Go back for Rennes, by the way. Carl Toko Akambi scores in that one. It's now Shakhtar 2, Rennes 1. 60 minutes played there. We're fast approaching that 60-minute mark in our game here. It's now the 57th, so 33 minutes to play.
Rashford long ball in one.
I think it's a Manchester United corner. It is indeed. Rashford's going to leave that for Shaw to go over and take.
Now a chance for Man United to hit the front.
And the camera's panned to Weghorst. I mean,
they can take it short.
He is tall, but he's not brilliant. They do take it short. Rashford. He takes so smart. Takes it far. It's bundled home.
Was it
Who puts it home? I don't exactly know, but it's in the back of the net, so United won't care.
Was it Casemiro? I don't know who
might have come off Casemiro. Might have come off Bruno. We don't have a clue. So smart from Marcus Rashford. It looks like he's waiting for the pass it off to Shaw, but it just bursts suddenly to the right, catches out the Barcelona defender that was trying to keep him quiet. Jules Koundé absolutely rinses him, puts the ball across the box, and it's bundled home. Manchester United are now 2-1 up away at the Nou Camp.
I mean, what a turn of events.
I know it's Rafinha that got absolutely mugged. Ball comes across the box. Koundé bullied. Is this potentially offside? No, because it comes. It goes from Bruno Fernandes, and then Koundé puts it in the back of his net. Comes off his body.
But
no intention, obviously, from Koundé to put it in that sort of area, but wasn't anticipating.
They are checking it.
Barcelona mainly protesting here. United still returning from celebrations.
I mean, I don't see any reason why.
I don't think they should be chalked off. I think it would be harsh if it was. I think the only thing you could say is that, no, it is given. I was going to say maybe Casemiro could be interfering with the play from an offside position.
Still listening.
I thought he pointed to the centre as in, get on with it, lads. Yeah, no. He seems to be done.
Oh yeah, we are done.
And Barcelona will get us back underway for the rest of the second half. Goal stands Manchester United 2, Barcelona 1. And now Barca are 30 minutes to find a goal.
Koundé and goal, that'll go down as.
That will, yeah. Wan-Bissaka knocks it back to De Gea, who will smash it forwards.
What a turnaround for Man United. And we didn't see any action. We didn't see any goals in the first 45. In the first 15 minutes of the second half, we've seen 3 goals. And as you say, half an hour for the home side to hit back.
Araujo tries to just knock that ball forwards. Here is Casemiro, Fred, Weghorst releases Rashford, and United are starting to run riot. Rashford cuts in, lays it off. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's almost
deflected in there.
Just wide there from Wan-Bissaka.
But I mean, Barcelona all over the place. La Liga leaders.
And will Manchester United try the same thing again? That's just seen them score. I mean, you imagine Barcelona wouldn't be caught out by the same thing twice, but you never know. We're going to see a replay here. Just completely catches Rafinha napping, blasts it across the box. It's bundled home, much to the disappointment of the Barcelona defenders. No, it looks like Shaw is just going to put this one into the box and see what happens. What's going on with Barca? Yeah, I know. X said complete capitulation. Ball in there. It's headed away by Sergio Roberto. Sancho. Rashford now. Fred. I don't know how. I knew it was Fred. I froze it was Fred. I said the name Rashford. Brilliant.
Good tap. Good interception there, but still falls.
Here is Malacia.
A United man.
And that is the issue. Barca just can't get on the ball.
I think when Marcus Rashford scored, they kind of just forgot how to play football.
From 45 minutes, where we saw barely a goal in any of the Europa League action, we've seen 4 in 15 here across this game and the Shakhtar render.
Still awaiting a goal at Ajax Union Berlin.
Yeah, unsurprising that 2 good
Rashford
defensive units.
He
gets the ball stuck in his feet. 2 good defensive units in Ajax and Union couldn't find goals, and then
So waiting for a goal in Salzburg Roma as well.
Yeah. That one will more be down to the fact neither side really have a fantastic attack. Because Salzburg's is so all over the place in terms of personnel, considering the amount of players they sell. It must be so hard playing in that Salzburg team. And also being one of the ones that was left behind. Yeah. Imagine you've been at Salzburg for 5-6 years. Like Maxi Vorba. Like, he's had a brilliant career, really. He's dominant. A dominant figure of the Salzburg side, and he's achieved a lot, but there'll always be that little thing in the back of his head, like you've been stuck at the side which is known for producing young players. It's the whole time. Anyway, Rafinha tries to loop the ball in.
That wasn't handball.
Now United are trying to break away, but that's a bit of a hospital pass from Sancho. United get away with it. And now Rashford is released in behind. And this is why they want him up front. Because Rashford can make this happen. He's brought down in the penalty area. And nothing from the referee.
For me, that's a penalty.
Beyond furious.
I don't really understand how that's not.
Yeah.
But nobody protests from United.
I have to see a replay. Well, because none of them could see it. They're so deep. Union Berlin have scored away at Ajax.
Big goal.
That is huge.
Morton Thornsby.
Central midfielder, I believe that is. Morton Thornsby scores for Union Berlin.
Yeah, I guess they're not checking it. I thought it looked like a penalty. I think Ten Hag's asking the same question.
25 minutes to play. Barca in desperate need of a goal. United would love a third because that would give them immense control over this tie.
Yeah.
Gavi driving forwards, and that one is a foul in the view of the referee. And now the United players are protesting that there should have been a penalty at the other end.
They can't. Surely
everyone's got. There's about 9 people from both sides.
I think they're pointing out. I think Kessie and Roberto point out.
It's a slight shove, but not a foul. All right, I want to see.
Here we go. And this is Gavi getting fouled by Fred. That's a definite.
We're well aware that's a foul. Fred has completely forgot.
Here we go.
He needs to get the ball.
Koundé.
I say that is a pen. He doesn't get the ball.
Yeah.
He clips Rashford.
He clips him as well.
There's a slight shove, indeed, but there's also, He also makes contact. He also trips him up.
Gets none of the ball.
That's why Ten Hag is... I can understand Ten Hag's fury there.
How about the linesman, who also should have called it. I mean, ref's massively surrounded by every
player.
Every single player is around the referee right now.
Welcome to the stream, Macho, by the way. Update us on that Union
Apart
score.
from
Yeah, I was just sitting there.
and I think the ref's going to go over and book Ten Hag.
Also, Fiorentina 2, Braga 0, Braga down to 10 men.
Oh dear.
Thank you for that update as well, Matt.
There's a yellow card for Erik Ten Hag, who is going to keep talking to the referee. He's got to be careful here, because if he keeps running his mouth, he's going to get sent off.
Union have had their goal disallowed as well,
right.
so back to 0-0 in that one.
Ten Hag still having a chat with the referee. I think ref pointing out to him, look mate, if you don't shut, I'm going to send you off.
He was pulled, not pushed. Yeah, but if you get pulled off a cliff rather than pushed, you'd still go up. You're still dead, aren't you?
I mean, Casemiro's in disbelief about
that's
something.
still murder.
So Ten Hag's been booked. And
that was a foul. Also, if you pull someone back, that is a foul.
also been booked. A lot of yellow cards are tallying up here tonight.
Yeah.
He looked like he showed it to Shaw. Rather than... Three
changes for Barcelona potentially here, though that could have been just someone getting a drink. Alonso's off. TV off. Where's the control? Kessie off. It's a weird order here, but Christensen is on for Alonso, Balde on for Alba, and Kessie off, Fati on. So they're going more offensive 44. Here. Gavi will go into middle midfield, won't he? So Ansu Fati will go back onto that left wing.
Don't go 44.
Jovic brace for Fiorentina, by the way. He's one of the strangest career paths. Went to Real Madrid, and now he's at Fiorentina. Brilliant. Welcome back to the stream, Chelsea fan. Good goal from Union, maybe not. Says actually, it doesn't stand. That was due to foul in the build-up. That was disallowed. But yeah, welcome back, Chelsea fan. Have you been watching the game, or are you just joining? So in which case, you've either missed a cracker, or if you've been witnessing a cracker without us.
Why do you want to do that?
Yeah, I know. Who would want to watch a game of football that they're not also watching TFC Live? Free kick for Barcelona.
I mean, it'd be a great way to equalise.
This would be.
Lewandowski going to take it.
It's a good effort from Lewandowski, but just didn't dip enough just over the bar there from the pole up front.
Doesn't really work as a polling goal.
Doesn't.
Barca fans with their drums loving it behind the goal, despite their team being a goal down.
But if you've got a drum, at a football game, you are living the life.
This is Man United would like one more, but obviously they've got to factor in there is a second leg. If you push for a third and they equalise, you put yourself at a disadvantage going into the away leg next Thursday.
You just have to be tactical about your approach.
Yeah.
Over a two-legged tie.
There's no point going gun-ho in a... But same for United. So same for Barca.
Oh yeah, they can't afford to push too hard for an equaliser.
Concede another one, you're out.
Yeah.
Well, not out, but it's weird. Very tough task to get at Old Trafford to win 2-0.
Well, they'd have to do that anyway.
Although Brighton can do it, so surely Barcelona can do it.
Well, yeah, they'd have to do that anyway at this point, so... To win, obviously. 2-0 then, obviously, to draw. Yeah. They were 3-1 down, so...
Their ideal situation will be finally equalise it on the night, but at the moment it doesn't look like they can do one. Here goes Fred.
Coming forwards. Gets a shot away.
I'll tell you what.
Almost drops in.
I'll tell you what. He saw Ter Stegen step right and went, I'm going to smack this.
Well, I've been watching you and the game. All right. Welcome back to the chat, Chelsea fan. What have you thought of the game?
He sees Ter Stegen step right and just fancies it.
Yeah.
Very close from Fred.
Mate, if Fred scored, I'd go off.
We're on the pitch. That is a foul from Fred. How has he not been booked? I have so many questions.
He's just good, isn't he?
Fatty.
Why would you want to book him?
Raulio. He's gone into centre half now. Koundé's a right back. They've changed that.
After Koundé smashed on his own net.
Fatty. Koundé. Gavi. Oh, that's good football. And then get
Roberto, Gavi. Can Koundé get there? Nope. Casemiro will get there ahead of him. That's out for a United throw.
That is Roberto down. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Holding his ankle. What happened there? Oh, that's nice. You've got trodden on there by Weghorst. Don't know how it's not a foul. Right in front of the referee. Just gets stamped on. Not stamped. Trodden on.
Correct yourself. Europa.
Because stamp makes it sound like he just trod.
Yeah, stamp implies there's some malice.
He just,
Or
Pegos
intent.
just was walking.
Yeah. Couldn't see him down there. Headed forwards by Balde. Fred, lovely turn, gets away from Gavi. And I think Gavi got a touch. Oh no, it's not. No, it is a United throw. Gavi was wrong. That's why Fred was so annoyed. He wasn't annoyed at himself for losing the ball. He's annoyed that Gavi went and tried to pick up the ball.
Fred has actually stepped up tonight.
Yeah, he's at quality.
In Eriksen's absence, he's been brilliant.
Trabzonspor 1, Basel 0.
Wow. Also, we'll probably end up watching the Europa League, the Conference League final, won't we? So we're interested to see who gets through.
We should do, yeah. I'm not that I'm expecting either Trabzonspor or Basel to be in the final.
Better be better than Roma versus who was it? Roma finals.
Yeah.
That was dull as dishwater last year.
But I hope it's a good game, but two teams that I wouldn't watch otherwise.
Yeah.
Live, it's West Ham versus Villarreal.
Anderlecht's quite interesting.
Even then, that's going to be formality, isn't it?
But also,
let me pick my ideal Conference League.
Europa League better be better because Frankfurt Rangers are probably the worst Europa League finals I've ever watched. Remember 2 years ago, Man United Villarreal. What a game that was! I was about to say I
think the Conference League will be horrific based on the teams, but I remember that is only the teams coming from the Europa League and the others from the second place side.
Interesting. Fiorentina Lazio. Yeah. That's just a Serie A game. Rashford
has Wan-Bissaka, uses Wan-Bissaka, cross from Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. If there was a striker in the box, that's
Pegos, but
brilliant.
No, he's playing centre mid.
You've also got Istanbul, West Ham, Villarreal, Nice, Alkmaar,
Villarreal, Fiorentina,
Djurgården, Sivasspor, Slovan Bratislava,
or Villarreal, Lazio.
AZ Alkmaar versus Fiorentina or something. Yeah, West Ham, I don't know. I just want an exciting Conference League final because I have no horse in the race.
And same with the Europa League because Frankfurt Rangers was genuinely shocking. Yeah. Watching Aaron, we watched 120 minutes of boring football. We watched Aaron Ramsey step up and just slap it straight at the goalkeeper.
I was so gutted because I thought, oh my god, Rangers could do this, and then Aaron Ramsey just.
Oh, imagine that Scottish, and then Aaron Ramsey steps up and passes it to the trap.
I thought Scottish football was going to achieve something, go further than West Ham could, but no.
And the Welshman finds a way to stop it, and that is a yellow card for Gavi for murder.
Had to just no, it's Christensen. If not, Gavi would be off.
Oh yeah.
Gavi's gone. Potentially. Hang on. What?
Well, BT Sport.
That was Gavi.
Well, Gavi's gone.
That should be a second yellow. He's been booked, hasn't? Yeah. Gavi should be off.
Gavi should be rest of the howler. Gavi should be gone.
He got booked earlier.
He definitely got booked earlier for pushing the bloke. For knocking into the. We are not.
It's not registered on Football. Did we completely just make that up earlier?
No, I saw it. We are having a mare. Because I thought the same happened last
3
night.
minutes.
He was booked for. He was definitely. He was booked for shoulder barging into the back of that bloke off the ball. Not the bloke. For a United player, not just a random.
Some man ran his shoulder barging. Bruno, didn't he?
You just read him through the film highlights.
I've just seen him. Nothing. I'm baffled there.
Anyone who watched the game in chat, can you let us know? Did Gavi?
Can someone rewind to the 7th minute?
Well, don't do that. But we'll keep watching us, and then
rewind to the 7th minute of the game.
Oh yeah. That is really bizarre.
Yeah.
We're having a mare.
It's a bit strange. Anyway, 17 minutes left of this one.
Do you think Barcelona finally equalise? They might hit.
Gavi coming forward. Casemiro just steps across him. I could have sworn I've seen that Gavi misses next match thing.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Because we spoke about it and said he will. We spoke about it and said he will.
Gavi didn't get booked. All right.
What do you mean?
That's what Exed said. We both completely made that up then.
Yeah, that's what. But sure, why would we just make it up?
I don't know. Maybe you thought it was a yellow card. I wasn't properly watching. I was half asleep, as Caden said earlier. I reckon you've got
We genuinely just fabricated a random yellow card.
Well, out of Chelsea and Liverpool, who has a better chance of top 4?
Chelsea. No, Liverpool, sorry.
I don't care.
Neither of them will get top 4. It's not.
I've given up on this season's judgment. The only thing we've got left is the Champions League, and we lost 1-0 last night. So
I've got to come to the bridge and hope that Adeyemi doesn't.
obviously, I'll just keep watching the games and keep going. Oh,
Well, yeah, I'm
that's
not gonna-
sad.
I'll do everything I can to not watch.
Yeah, for predictions, we just don't even mention that it's a game. The Champions
We're
League.
gonna get by. They're playing
Exactly, talk about it.
3-0 win.
Yeah,
Balde, he's doing a bit of Bailey.
that's quite cool to be fair. Did do some tricks. I mean, they went backwards, but
Yeah, Balde
what a
doing
throw.
the Bailey.
what?
Dancing in Spanish.
Right.
Yeah, multilingual.
Harry ist ein Idiot.
No, I'm not. If anyone who does speak Spanish, I know I'm pronounced it right, but
Is Matteo still there?
I hope there's no Spanish-speaking people. I do
Matteo, is he
apologise.
pronouncing Biale?
Bailey?
Ah, right.
All under pressure.
Anyway,
there,
well,
sure.
thanks to the 7 people currently
Yeah.
tuning in. I'm
Kunde.
glad you're getting a makeshift Spanish lesson. Here is Rafinha now.
Baldy, that's
Delivers.
a great
Oh,
one.
Lewandowski's finished it off for Barcelona, and they're back level in the tie and on the night, and that is huge. A huge goal. Rafinha put it in a dangerous area. Did Lewa get a touch? Is the question. They are back level now. Barcelona 2, Manchester United 2, and welcome to the stream, Mopag. You've joined at a perfect time. I do want to see replays to whether
1-0
never does
Karabakh
Oh,
against Genk. Do you know what? That's a big result for Karabakh.
that is, yeah. So yeah, Rafinha crosses into a really dangerous area. Lewa doesn't touch it, I don't think.
So it will stand.
No, he doesn't touch it. It's a Rafinha goal.
Rafinha scores.
That. Yeah, he just doesn't make any
leaves it.
contact with it.
So that's a worldie from Rafinha then.
Lewa has done it. Lewa has done nothing. But his run dummy
Rafinha's
everyone,
done it.
including De Gea.
And we are back level. What a second half we've witnessed here. And we have 14 minutes to go. Can either side find a winner? Which obviously gives them a massive advantage going into the second leg next week. I can't call it. What a game this has been. Second half, first half saw nothing. I mean, could we force my predictions off the cards? I said 2-1. Your predictions off the cards, you said 1-1. XZ and
Ball
Kane-
forwards.
Oh, hang on.
Malacia.
Oh, why
Chest
did
it,
you not
why did you chest it down?
Chest it to
It's
yourself and
Valvego.
finished. But yeah, and then obviously XZ and Cadence at the start of the game was 4-2. We could still see that.
Well, yeah, if it goes.
And
mental.
Jack Matteo, Mopad, Chelsea fan. Who do you think is going to score the next goal? Do you think we're going to see another goal? Do you think we're going to see another goal?
No.
Alright, you think it's finishing 2-2. I'm going to go for a Barcelona goal.
Yeah.
Alright,
Has Harry Maguire got an own goal already? Unfortunately, he's not playing Mopag. United did want to actually qualify to go through to the round 16 of this. Fred's putting the pressure on Andreas. He's got back to his goalkeeper on his line.
That was nervy.
Oh, and Sancho's won it back.
Oh, this is all over
couldn't
the
they
place.
couldn't get it out of his feet.
Sancho.
Nice footwork from Jadon Sancho.
To
Weghorst, back to Sancho. Could
Delina's-
cross it. Does
Goes
cross it.
Rashford,
Oh,
it's over him.
Rashford can get to it. This
Why
is
do they
getting
always cross it
exciting.
in when Weghorst isn't there?
Put it in the poll. Barca goal, United goal, no goal. Well, you can pretty much answer by voting in the poll and chat.
Or just put it in chat.
Oh yeah, just write in full caps.
Yeah. Barca.
I'll demonstrate.
Just put Barca, Man U, or draw. Obviously, no one's going to win tonight, but just, yeah. Barca,
go,
if you think Barca will score.
Follow
Man U, if you think
follow
Man U
suit.
are going to score, but draw if you think that neither side's
Sancho,
going to score. Might be Bruno.
Rashford might be off.
Oh,
And he
terrible
misses
shot.
anyway.
Took the chance away from Bruno. Bruno should have taken that there. That shot's horrific.
Just smash it across the box.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
No.
Both were onside. That would have counted if Rashford could have kept the shot down, which he should have, really.
God, he lashed at it. That was Rashford of old. Alexa says Barca.
I think a Barca goal. I think
Mopag says Barca.
I think everyone thinks it's a good Barca goal. I
From
think it would
me,
just.
that's a no goal.
I think it would just.
In behind, Rafinha heads it.
Oh!
Oh, De Gea with a big save.
Huge save. But yeah, I think
Wow.
it just set up a more exciting second leg if Barca are already winning. Because then we return to Old Trafford with United in the goal. But yeah, to say what a ball, what a run from Rafinha, and he tries to chip it over, tries to head it over to Hay because he's come off his line. Head didn't quite have enough trajectory on it. to get it over the Spanish shot stopper. But Barca have a corner.
Yeah.
They've already
Frankie
scored from
de
one.
Jong.
Can they score from another?
United, I could see United using this as a counter-attacking opportunity.
They could. Barca could also score. They put the ball in.
Young
It's towards
hangs
that
to the
back
back
post.
post. It's punched away by De Gea, and now Fred's going to go on a matey run.
No, he's not.
Oh, he nutmegs two, and then gets fouled.
That's a foul.
And not in the eyes of the referee.
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
Oh,
Nice little flick, but he loses possession.
Rafinha keeps it alive.
Ansu Fati takes a shot. It's not a bad effort, but it's just wide of the mark.
I thought that was going to go in, you know. I got a lot excited about that, and you did.
I didn't think it was going in. Look, from here.
I thought it was going to curl it in.
No.
But then
I could see it wasn't going in
it.
instantly.
Really?
Yeah. Got
This is
an
Rafinha
eye.
goal
for
again. Lewandowski with the dummy.
And then
just
it
runs
goes
all the way
through Varane's legs as well, and Ness in the back of the net.
And he has the West Ham celebration.
It's a massive hammer.
Wow, hammers.
Yeah.
I'm not a West Ham.
He screamed, "Come on, the Irons!"
Yeah. I think De Gea's getting booked. No, he's not. Our ref look like he's got. Look around. Sancho's off for Alejandro Garnacho. Good game from Sancho. He looked decent.
I think he looks. There's definitely a lot of talent there. We know that, but he looked a little ineffective tonight.
He's still coming back.
Lacked the end product. Yeah, no, of course. So I won't diminish him for it, but yeah, lacked the end product tonight, Jadon Sancho. But overall, very promising performance. I thought he looked incredibly good on the ball, but a little bit ineffective, I'd say.
Hopefully, he comes back, with a bang. From a neutral point of view, from a United point of view.
As a massive fan of Jadon Sancho.
From an England point of view, have him firing in the 2024 Euros would be brilliant. And we know how good he was on German soil.
I wish he played for Chelsea.
I do too.
But alas. Rafinha.
So going backwards there a bit, Rafinha.
Raúl, Koundé, Rafinha, Barca coming forwards. He's just smashed it out for a goal kick.
Why? That made no sense to anyone.
He's ready, you know what? Smack it really hard.
Torres is going to come on the pitch and he is going to replace
number 22, which
Rafinha.
is Rafinha. After that, I've gone get him off
Get that
instantly.
man off the pitch.
3-0 Fiorentina. That is huge.
Right, he is not happy that he's going off here, Rafinha.
No, he's looked good as well tonight, so I can understand.
He's probably going to slap Xavi.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Look at his reaction. He's just. Well, I don't know what he's just said there.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish or Brazilian.
Oh, okay. He's just what? He's just.
Let's just make sure that wasn't the same language there. I don't make myself look like a complete idiot. Fiorentina 3-0 away from home.
Well,
that should be that tie settled. Well, it didn't help that Tormena got himself sent off after 56 minutes.
Oh, what a donut.
And then they've gone to score another 2 since then. So 3-0 Fiorentina. That should be them into the round 16. No, 1-0 Karabag, 1-0 in the other Conference League tie, and in the Europa League, it's still.
Ter Stegen with ball. I thought Garnacho was going to nick that off him. Really poor touch there from Ter Stegen. Gets away with one. Oh, that's a good tackle there from Balde.
Gavi gets away from Vegas.
Oh, why did he use Ferran
Nice
Torres?
turn. Ref was a little bit in the way there, but Balde now. Drives inside. Good for Alejandro Balde. Still Balde.
Why did he stop? Gavi, was he fouled? Yeah, no.
This ref has been tragic.
Casemiro just collapsed
Not tragic,
on the ground.
but there's been a lot of bias. There seems to be a lot of bias from
Casemiro's got to be careful because he's already yellow. So when he's going to the ground like that, crying and collapsing in distraught,
That's going to be every Man United fan if Scott McTominay has to play the home
Just look at the way he reacts. It's just brilliant. Look, we're not going to see it. Oh no, we are getting to see it.
Isn't Derby County now relegated League 1 or League 2? I think it's League 1, yeah.
But, yeah.
What's the worst team ever in your opinion in the Prem? Yeah, that was Exeter saying Derby County, yeah. Alright. I don't understand that conversation. I was like, well, how has this got to Derby?
Yeah.
Not a clue. Maybe it's because that is Scott McTominay's level.
Ansu Fati's going to go from this free
Go on,
kick.
take it quickly while it's not paying attention.
No, they're not allowed to.
Who's telling them they can't?
Referee has to play his whistle.
Go now.
He's usually sorting out the wall. You can have a dummy run. And just do exactly the same thing. But
Would you get Thingweed for
for it.
time wasting?
Fatty, he dinks
Dinks
it in.
it forwards.
He threw us all off there.
Casemiro clears. It's headed forwards by Gavi. Araujo
Flicks just
back into the area.
So Roberto keeps it alive. Was it handball? Barca fan players think so.
Lot of
appeals there.
appeal, yeah.
I'm sure VAR will have a look.
Fred tries to head it away. Araujo tries to
that
clear
a foul?
it. Kunde
Yes,
smashes
ref
it.
gives
That's another
it.
free kick.
United can't believe it. I think the referee's robbing them.
They're a bit soft.
They want the handball. Let's have a look. No.
Brushes his arm maybe, but not enough.
Oh, I don't know. That's not. I thought it was his shoulder, but that's actually further down.
No.
It's there. It's right there.
It's a bit on his sleeve, bit of the arm. He's fine. It's not a penalty.
Yeah, not give that. I don't care.
Isn't Derby like bankrupt now too? Yeah. TF said more money, we'd buy it.
Same colour.
I don't know if anyone's come in and bought them yet. Yeah, Tipsy Leg got great on the.
Bang there. So if you want us to fund Derby County, you should fund us by watching the streams, leaving a like.
And if you really want to help us out, then feel free to become a member. We don't promote it that much, since it's a bit like I don't want to beg you to thing with, but if you do really enjoy the content we make, then the best way to support us is by becoming a member. We've made it as cheap as possible.
Cheapest it could ever be.
Yeah.
Torres.
Free kick here. Torres dinks it forwards.
It's bouncing around. It's
almost in the back of the net. Comes off
inside of the
post. Yeah. Oh, God, actually trying to get it out.
Off the post for Barcelona. But yeah, I think that was actually Casemiro who knocked it onto his own post.
Yeah, that's really messy.
Just in an effort to kick it away. I mean, an embarrassing own goal if he hadn't hit the post.
Just 4 years ago, they were in the Championship playoffs. Well, exactly, that's how quickly the world can change. If Lampard had won that playoff...
All in. They said they lost a Villa.
Balls to Azubati! What a stop for De Gea!
Massive save. That's a huge save. Ball back in, though. It's headed
up in the air.
It's back.
Can it be scrambled
It
home? No. Wan-Bissaka gets it gone.
Is backs against the wall defending from United. They are hanging on. Barca are going for it now. Massive, hitting the post.
Such an intense end to what's been a brilliant match.
Is there one last goal in it for either side?
Kunde.
So I've
plays it through. Roberto can't get to it. Ferran Torres now.
Torres ball
into
in.
The box, headed away by Shaw.
Obviously, as I talk about that lack of depth, they haven't got anyone to bring on. And they don't want to bring on youngsters in this situation. They see the game out. Oh, I thought Rashford strong goal there. Pass was just a little bit overhit. Wow, 3 minutes to go.
Mopag, they were in the Championship playoffs to go up to the Premier League. Derby County. But yeah, here comes Alejandro Balde. Roberto, De Jong. And now that is played forward by
1-0
Araujo.
Salzburg in the 88th minute.
Wow.
That is a massive
Mourinho
goal.
will be punching things.
Saying they're also in, that is the home
Probably
leg.
A centre halves.
It's a home leg for Salzburg. That's a
That was
massive
imperative,
goal.
yeah.
Here's Roberto, fatty.
Because as we've personally experienced, the atmosphere at the Stadio Olimpico is sensational. Bruno can keep going.
Finds
Gives it to Rashford. Can he get a shot away?
I mean, this
Marcus
bit kicking
Rashford.
the teeth for Barca after all those missed chances.
He just takes too long on it, Rashford. Garnacho now.
Don't know what he's doing.
Goes to Rashford.
Rashford. Malacia.
Garnacho. Spins.
Can he beat Kunde?
Against Kunde.
No.
It cannons off. Malacia.
Hit it.
Casemiro. They've got to be smart about this. There's not long left to find a winner. Fred. Casemiro. Dinks it forwards. Headed away by Kunde. Garnacho gets it back.
Got no
United still just trying to get this a late winner.
Oh, brilliant from Garnacho.
Malacia.
Keeps it
on.
Brilliant drive.
Really good from Malacia.
It
doesn't quite go out.
And now
then Gavi clears.
But no one's up there for Barca. But Lewandowski's he's battling away. But he can't
Shaw holds him off.
Sure.
I say Varane's got a lot shorter and become English.
16 attempts each. What a second half this has been.
Wan-Bissaka pushes the ball forwards, tries to go to Weghorst. It hits Balde, and now that's going to be out for a throw.
But the one thing, obvious to mention, this has been the first leg. Imagine what we're going to see in the second leg.
And if you don't want to imagine it, you've only got a week to wait. We'll be back in a week. Join us.
Yeah, watching this in a week. What a game it should be when everything's on the line for both teams. Because right now they're still a little bit reserved. When they're all going flat out to try and win this tie, it'll be absolutely brilliant to watch. Should be there next Thursday.
Bruno. Fred goes to Varane.
30 seconds left of the 90 though in this first leg.
Weghorst dinks forward. Casemiro.
Plays it to
Rashford. It's saved
Comfortable.
comfortably by Andre ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen wanted to play it quickly. Araujo told him to slow it down.
Yeah.
Barca are probably happy to take the 2-2 draw to Old Trafford.
Well, yeah, I think I'll be quite content at this stage.
Especially the fact they were losing at one point.
Koundé.
That is
over the top. Varane heads it out.
Didn't quite work. Roberto intercepts.
De Jong plays it forward. Here's Balde.
4 minutes of added time. Balde.
Yeah.
That was me. I think you got caught in two minds with the shoot or cross there. So
4 minutes of additional time. Will we see a change to the scoreline in that time? We're seeing again here, yeah, Casemiro just uses the post, bounces it off the post. That could have gone horribly wrong. And then here, a big save from De Gea denied Ansu Fati. What would have been a winner? 3.5 minutes left.
I mean, since Fati came on, he's looked really good. He's had a brilliant, big impact. De Gea goes long. Good from Weghorst using his strength there, but it's going to run through, and De Jong's going to knock it back to ter Stegen. Could Barcelona build one last chance, one last effort to try and grab a winner? Koundé, that's just a brilliant ball.
Play down the line. I don't think Ferran Torres is going to get there. It's going to run out and be another Manchester United goal kick.
United happy to run the clock down. I think a draw isn't bad for both sides.
Well, I think it favours Manchester United.
Definitely. But I don't think Barca will be too disappointed.
No, I think they'll get over it.
But I mean, the chances that they've missed.
But yeah, they have now got to go get a result at Old Trafford, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously one of the most difficult places to go, Old Trafford. Anyway, De Jong. Fati, Wan-Bissaka somehow managed to win that, but it's given as a free kick. I think he obstructed possession there. Got to go bye. Alright, see you, XZ.
Thanks a lot, mate.
We'll be back on Saturday. Please do join us for Newcastle versus Liverpool. Should be a very good game. You checking the darts. Nathan Aspinall currently beating Michael van Gerwen. Hopefully he sees that out. Oh no, it's now 5-5.
Whoops.
That's done.
And we've still got 2 minutes left here, though.
Fatty gets a shot away. I thought that was just going to find its way into the bottom corner.
It's full time at Shakhtar Donetsk versus Rennes. That's 2-1 Shakhtar's advantage to the Ukrainian side.
They've got to go away to France for the second leg. Do you know where that's being played? I'll have a look.
Obviously, it won't be played Ukraine. But yeah,
no.
but
it's 4-0 Fiorentina, by the way.
And obviously, people talked about this when Ukraine.
They have no home advantage.
When Ukraine lost to Wales to not go to the World Cup.
It's in Warsaw.
But obviously, I know it's in Europa League, but if Shakhtar Donetsk could go on a Europa League run, that'd be brilliant. Just the whole nation.
Football is something everyone
exactly.
can get behind.
That's why everyone's annoyed.
The difference is obviously the Ukraine national side is everyone can get behind that.
Yeah.
Shakhtar. They can't.
Yeah, some of their rivals.
Exactly.
Oh, blue. Araujo!
Oh, it's headed away by Malacia.
Wow. What an ending to this game.
4 additional minutes is almost up at Salzburg, Roma. Ajax Union Berlin ended 0-0. That's a good result for Union. They take that back now.
That atmosphere at the Union Stadium is massive. That's the one reason they've gone on such a good run.
Might have a video coming out about Union in the next few weeks.
That's why they've gone on such a good run in the Bundesliga. Because that home form. Around why has he headed it out? What an idiot. And now here comes Garnacho. De Jong stops him. Ferran Torres. He does get there. He does keep it on. Can he beat Bruno? No, without manhandling him.
Yeah, Shakhtar Donetsk. They ran out 2-1 winners, as we say.
Where did they play, sorry? You didn't
Warsaw.
Right. Yeah.
And then for the Conference League, Trabzonspor beaten Basel. Karabag. 7 additional minutes there, but there's only 30 seconds left of that one, so they should see that one out against Ghent. That'll be a big 1-0 victory. And then Fiorentina 4-0 win over Braga. That should be them through.
Yeah. Good night of Europa League.
And the bonus
still a load to come.
Draw with Lech Poznan.
Obviously, and the referee's going to probably blow his whistle. In just a moment, he's going to let De Gea take this goal kick.
But that will be all from tonight. Barcelona 2, Manchester United 2. quite the performance from both
And
sides.
that is full time.
Brilliant from both
What a game.
to rescue
What
at
a
various
second
points.
half.
Yeah. But yeah, what a game. What is your man of the match quickly before we end off?
I'm going to give mine to Marcus Alonso. He
Fair
was
enough.
solid defensively, brilliant header to give Barca their first goal. Yeah, good shift.
Yeah, he wasn't involved in the goals tonight, but I'm going for Fred. He was actually got an assist.
Yeah.
Played brilliantly.
He was
I've
good.
never seen Fred do this well. It's such a stunning recovery of his reputation under Ten Hag. I think he's looked really, really good. And yeah, he played really, really well tonight.
Xavi and
Very
Ten Hag both got a few words with the referee at full time.
Two of the most promising young coaches in world football, you have to say.
Yeah.
I expect we'll see the two of these fighting over probably the Champions League latter stages in the next few years. Yeah, that'll be a thing in like 5 years. When these two meet in the final in about 5 years, that'll be a thing that people will clip this picture of them and then that picture of them. But yeah, that is all from us today. If you have enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that great stuff. And please do check out all our other content. Prem predictions will be out in the morning. We've put out a podcast this week. We put out a video on Monday doing our predictions for the Champions League games. So if you want to see how wrong we were, go check that out. And there's loads of other content on the channel over the last few weeks, which is very good. So look out for that. And over the next few weeks, we're going to have loads of new content. We've got some cool ideas and episode 100 of the podcast next week, so hopefully we could celebrate with 100 views.
Yes.
But that is all for us today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.